Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great cocktail lounge here on a Thursday, Preakness edition. We're joined by our excellent friend, live from Pimlico, as you can see right behind her, the lovely Carson Rogue Wolf. How are you, my friend?
Hey, doing great. Actually, just settling in and looking more at Saturday's card. We took a look at the headliner for Saturday, but the undercard's looking really nice.
That's great. Yeah, there's some great races this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. you know. And it's going to be a fun weekend. We got some great races from Evangeline tonight, but throughout the night we'll be talking Black Eyed Susan and the Preakness on Saturday. Who you guys like and who you don't like. Carson's got some horses that she likes, which is great, and we can go over those, which will be awesome. So we're looking forward to a fun night, and then Ombre is going to join us in a little bit. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun night ahead. Thanks so much as always, Carson, for joining me.
Thank you for having me. It's the
Oh,
highlight of my week now.
oh,
Thursday.
always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And we already got people in the chat room. Hello, everybody. Kevin. Hello, my friend. How are you? Let's go. No chalk. Yo yo. First mission scratching, Shoddy. Any news on this, Carson?
I don't know if Swift's out there starting up the pot again this week. I don't know.
Huh. There we go.
I haven't.
Marla, how are you, my friend? Saying hello to everybody. Always great to have you join us. We got, let's see, it says, word is mission, first mission to scratch. Oh, he was my pick. So that would definitely change my outcome of the race for sure.
Yep.
And then Carson saying hello to everyone. Wonderful people here. Exactly. So great to have everybody joining us tonight. They just had the second race, by the way, at Evangeline, the favorite in the Arch, Elio Barrera for Edith Mojica, paid 360, 240, 210. Smooth Collieri second, 320, 240, and three. Bunky Song came in third. Fourth was Crusader Express. So kind of formful after a bomb in the first race. Kind of started out things
Right.
with a bang for sure. That was exciting. And let's see who else we have here. Jimmy Johnson. It's been a while. How are you, my friend? Tim, how are you? Zach, so it's going to be a fun night. Zach, so we've had a bomb and a favorite already. So that would definitely change, Carson, the complex of the race. I think significantly there for first mission were to be out.
Yeah. I feel like, so he, can sit off the pace a bit. This Coffee with Chris, who's a Maryland bred, goes. So if he doesn't have anybody pressuring him coming down the stretch, I think it leaves it open for I guess Mage, and I don't know what the plan is with National Treasure on the rail with blinkers. So
Right, yeah, exactly. I wonder if he kind of goes out, like I don't know if he goes the whole way, but kind
right,
of stalks right off.
I could see Johnny Stock in second, right? In the 2 or 3 path.
Yeah. And trying to kind of jump on the turn before Mays and the other people start trying to close in.
Yeah, yeah,
That would definitely change the and I don't. I think first mission would kind of be in that middle group. I don't think he's necessary. I don't think he necessarily changes the complex of the race in terms of its running, but it would definitely the outcome would definitely be in definitely a change in and
I
leave
agree.
us with 7. That would be the mage camp wouldn't complain. I bet.
Yep. Yeah, no,
They'd feel sad for him, but they'd be like, "Oh, jolly we."
right.
One less horse we have to worry about. Exactly. So,
I don't remember who it was that said that he needed a asterisk next to his Derby win because Forte scratched. So if first mission scratches, I guess that thread will continue.
yeah, exactly. Well, as long as you get wins, you can give me 80 asterisks next to my name.
Right. Yeah.
As long as it says Derby winner and Preakness winner next to it, I'm give me all the asterisks you need.
Right.
So exactly. So we're looking. We got 17 minutes until post here at Evangeline Downs. We got a field of. Let's see if there's any. Yep. No no scratches, just a field of 6 here in the first race. So not a huge race, and it doesn't look like a really big money making race, but hey, you never know. That's where we can kind of dive into it and see if maybe there's a horse you can put
Yeah.
some horses together, which is fun. So, and for everybody who has obviously joined us, thank you again. What we do is we go through races 3 through 8, and then what we do is we have a mythical $50 bankroll, and each one of us will uh, have a final say on a race and what we're gonna pick and everything, and then we'll go from there. And maybe at the end we will ask for your guys' opinions and everybody. So it will be a fun night for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Malathoug's joining us today. El Hombre's video was so funny today, but see if people are considering the pace was why Mage won. I just don't see the pace being crazy fast. I've watched Maryland race, and Magician, he's pretty fast. I don't know if he'll be the Derby fast in terms of what they were doing, but I don't think it's going to be slow. Do you, or do you think I think probably compared to the Derby, it will look slow, but I think it'll be contentious.
Yeah, I agree. I probably will now. Well, I guess depending on what happens with entries, if First Mission does scratch, I'll go back and watch Coffee with Chris's races and look at times.
Yeah.
I think I hate to predict because they usually make a liar out of me. I think Johnny B will try to go to the lead or sit just off, and I don't think his clock is pretty good. He's not going to let him steam out 21-second fractions. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Now speaking of Baffert, my friend, what is your thoughts on Faiza?
On what now? I'm sorry.
On Faiza and the Black Eyed Susan.
Yeah, I think that she's just a shoe-in. I didn't even really look at the rest of the cards.
Yeah. I think she's going to be. There's going to be a little bit of the Baffert revenge tour here, and he's going to send. And I think what's interesting about her, which is quite interesting, is notice he did not let someone else take her. Right. He kept her in her name, which means he knows she's the real deal.
Yeah. And I do think that part of that is with that ownership group that has her. They're pretty loyal to him and are obviously seeing success with her in California, and there was no reason to come to Kentucky and stir up more stuff. I don't think he ships for fun across the country, especially. No. So I think Arabian Lion looks interesting on the undercard. I'm glad he's going. And,
sure, absolutely. Yeah.
And for sure, National Treasure should be in the conversation. So.
Oh, absolutely. And Marla already given us a pick here in this race. She likes the 2 in the third here in race 3. She said she's interesting. So
was that Rob Toole's pick as well? Yeah.
Yep. Marla sharing the same pick with Rob Toole, absolutely. And Hombre was going by his picks last week, and let me tell you, we were he was doing fantastic. I was like, wow,
right?
Thank you, Rob. So we always gotta look and see what those are, for sure. I'm gonna bring them up right here and kind of save them so I can see what we're doing here. Exactly. Rob has in race 3, he has 261. Interesting. Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And the 2 and the 6 look to be even money odds here right now if TVG's current.
Yeah. So we'll look at that right there. Yeah, exactly. Let me see here. The odds right now are as follows. TGB. Yeah. Okay. So the 2 is even, the 6 is even, and the 1 is at 18-1. CJ McMahon. Now, interestingly, I'm still kind of learning. I think you may be too. I don't know. These kind of like these allowance non-winners of 4 conditions, when then they're running like 5,000. Not claimers, but they're non-winners of 3. But
right.
Exactly. So this is kind of an interesting kind of learning curve for me here on how Louisiana writes these races,
True.
but but the one has had 4 starts, 2 seconds and a third on the track. So clearly he has this she has enjoyed her time on this track immensely, going back from 1 mile, cutting back to 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
And exactly. So the trainer's numbers are in allowance aren't great, but obviously this horse likes the track and gets CJ McMahon back aboard for the second time. So definitely. Now, who did you like in this race, Carson?
Well, I initially looked at some early speed here. Even though we're
Yeah.
going 8.5, the dirt seems to be fast. We're just kind of getting their rhythm and go. But this cross traffic baby is interesting with Ricky Corville. I was trying to dig a little bit deeper in past performances, but last 2 outs at Evangeline, second and second, it seems to be running them back in the same cycle every 2 weeks. April 12th, April 29th, and then now I guess we're at 3 weeks here today. So
yeah.
Just interesting. I don't know. I do like cross traffic as well. I don't mean to make one of those picks to set the alarm off. I was just explaining why I chose to look a little bit longer at the
you will never get an alarm on a exactly. If it's a Palace Malice horse and it's 80-1, then maybe we got something going here. But exactly, but no, because that's an important ingredient in this in your selections. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So the fact that I saw cross traffic there too, it's like, ooh, this is interesting. The horse has never missed the board in 7 tries on Evangeline's track.
Yeah.
So which definitely says something. So he could definitely be in the mix for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see who some of the people have. No Chalk likes the 1 cutting back. Mm-hmm. Tim likes the 4 and the 6 exacta box. So this is one of those races where like it looks simple, but it's really not, And obviously the fact that they have 2 horses at even money, or the public's a little split, which,
Right. Agreed. And Iron Fist is such a popular sire there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what did you think of the 6 here, Final Quest?
I will admit that I don't know much about them. I'm still learning the connections as you are, since we've changed venues, but
sure,
doesn't seem to be an issue as far as post, given a 6-horse field, and we're also going 8.5. Is that right? Am I reading this wrong?
No, we're going 6.5 in this race.
I apologize. I misspoke. And I'm gonna have to pull up his last stuff here. Just change over from this.
It's Brett Brickman who is usually great with like first timers, and the horse is 1 for 1 on the track. But that was in the mud. But I mean, you can only be as good as you can. He's only run once in 1 on the track. It was in the mud, but he clearly liked it. She clearly liked it.
Yeah.
Interesting here. The workouts are a little interesting to me. She had 2 sharp workouts in a row, and then went kind of on the slow side, which is a little interesting to me. But that may just be the trainer's kind of MO. I don't really know. If I knew kind of what his MO was of training, but obviously the horse has run against much better, and at the distance is a win in a second. So clearly this horse shows,
Agreed.
So,
I mean, they're keyed up in the charts as far as overall speed figures, and really the 6 and the 2 seem to be pretty close. So I can see why they're sharing the same odds or close to it.
Right. And I don't know. I will be the first one to say I do not know who our Digiter Junior is, but the man is 4 for 5 so far here at Evangeline Downs, and 8 for 19 on the year. So his barn is not missing too many oats right now because
Yeah,
this
I
man
don't
is.
know if this is a hard G. So Randy DeGuider.
Oh, it's the Geider. Is that what it is? Yeah. Is that? Yeah.
Spent
Yeah.
some time down south, so possibly that's the correct pronunciation. If it's not,
Sure.
I
It probably
apologize.
is. Yeah. The guy. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, he seems to know where and how to place his horses. So
Sure. And it's out of a Stay Thirsty dam. I used to love Stay Thirsty. Cassie did an amazing job with him. Exactly. So, and at the distance, he's 1 for 1, so and he's got Jansen Melancon on him for
right.
the second time. Cutting back, definitely faced better, I think, last time. So this definitely seems like a kind of a back in class move. Definitely was in deep form at the fairgrounds, that's for sure. Nieves was really riding the horse well.
And now I see our friend Del Cid is taking some money on the 3 here.
On the 3 Gator Proud is this horse. I mean he's 0 for 10. Evangeline is not yet to hit the board. So if he wins this one, now interesting. Del Cid's only ridden this horse once and he won, but it was in the mud. So I
Yeah.
don't quite know if that will versus this salty group will transfer over to it. So exactly. So what would your top 3 be right now if you kind of had a top 3?
I think I would have to trust the betting public and Rob here that knows this track. I know that doesn't always pay as well.
The one horse we haven't discussed here, which because it's a short field, which is great, is Beyond Dioro. Was out of a Medaglia Dioro sire, out of Precocity mare, and Louisiana bred. Lester Simon, yet to win this year, but does have a third. And the horse is 10 for 15 in the money at Evangeline. So it does seem to like the track, but I don't quite know if this horse is quite on this level.
Right. Yeah. It looks like he was a Ricky Corville initially, and
Yeah.
he was claimed there. That's one thing. I don't have the printed out full PPs, so I can't see how long ago it was claimed or how far back. But
Right, exactly. So I'm looking right now because we definitely want to try to start on a good note, but I just want to see 2-4-2-6 pays $8 for $2, which is a tough. And then let's see what 6-2 pays. 6-2 pays $6, so it's not it's not really a
I know.
exactly. And our buddy Keith says hello. Let me bring that back up. What's up, buddy? How are you? Good luck. Only winners in the cocktail lounge. Love it. Love it. My friend Kevin, who is a harness guy by trade, but is really learning the thoroughbred side, and he's done good so far. Is going 6-1-2 in this race. That's You and Rob are on the same page there. Exactly. Carson's saying hello. Is that So in terms of making money, this race is kind of a challenge. I think you would agree. If which one of the 2 and the 6 do you find the stronger of the 2?
Sorry, my mic clicked off.
No worries. No worries. Yeah.
I think between the 2, I'd have to go with
the 2 and the 6. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 I think has stronger figures.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of figuring there. Yeah, because it's interesting with the yeah, Marla likes the 6 too. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so I'm trying to see what the exactest pay here.
Well, let's
Because
see.
obviously, if it pays 6 2, it's not going to pay anything. But
Sure, yeah.
let me see. I'm just checking here. Bring
If
up
we
our
did a like an exacta key box of $2 with the six, well, key the six with the one and the two, and hope for the one to beat her.
yeah, we could do that. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You want to do that? Yeah, like a $2 key box, six with the 1 2. I like that. Exactly.
It's
It's a
eight
good way
dollar
to.
bet. We
Yep,
could.
yep. I like that.
If it comes 6-2, then well, you know.
Yeah, right. But we don't lose exactly. Yep, exactly. And Mike, how are you, bud? Nice to see you. Now, if Mike's boy El Cid here, because whenever
Yeah.
Mike shows up, El Cid decides to go nuts. Exactly. If your boy wins here, I'll be very impressed. So yeah. So you want to make that our kind of our first official bet will be a $2 exact key, um, six with the 1 2. I like that. $2 exact key, six with the 1 2. And that means that it can come either way. So 1 6 with the 1 2. I like that. We're gonna go with Rob on this one. I think that's a very good play. There we go. Exactly. Yep. $2 exact key, six with the 1 2. Let's see how we get near the line here. Yeah, they're slowly getting near the line. Uncle Sully, how are you? Happy Thursday. Yeah, Evangeline. Yeah, whoever said the 4 6, count me in. So there's two votes there. I think a couple of people have the 4 6 exacta box, and I'm shocked a little bit that the four is at 7 to 1. That he's not getting as much play. But I do like think that the one that and the one was at 18 to 1 is now 10 to 1. We're moving the needle, Carson.
Oh
He's,
boy.
he's coming down exactly, but we like that.
Yeah.
So exactly. So yeah. So they're getting ready near the gate. Getting ready near the gate. Mike, your Del Cid is 14 to 1. Exactly. He's looking to shock the field here. So yeah, it's very chalky, Marla. I agree. This is not a race where you go nuts because you could spread, and then if the two favorites come in 1 2, which they very well could, you could not be a happy camper afterwards.
Your money.
And this is I think for those people joining, kind of learning what Carson's done here is great, because what she's trying to do, and this is you take a chance in this type and hope the one who has run very well on this track can get it up either for the win or at least in second and kind of split the favorites, and then so it's a very smart bet and hope, and that's how you try to make money in these situations, but without betting a lot of money, because it's a spread in a situation like this in only a 6 horse race is not the smartest thing. So I think it's a wonderful pick. So they're actually going to the gate. Look at this punctuality. Oh,
Time.
the other tracks would still not be on the track yet. Exactly. But yeah, they're going to the gate. The 6 has been bet down to 3 to 5. Hammering the 6.
Must have looked really good in the paddock then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The two is an interesting play at 2 to 1, but I do think the 6 is stronger than I do see why he's 3 to 5. The 4 at 9 to 1, the 1 at 11 to 1. For all the Del Cid fans, Gator Proud is at 14 to 1. Storm Beach at 9 to 1, and the 5 9 to 2 morning line 29 to 1.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone didn't exactly.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I just have to turn
Sure,
off
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
No problem. No worries, my friend. Yeah. And good luck to you, Marla. Marla, let us know what you have, my friend, so we can root you on as well. Absolutely. They're about to go into the gate. Here we go. They're almost in line. A short but compact field, as they like to say. We're almost all in here in the third race. Il Safati, they're all off. And it's the 6 going for the lead. The 1 coming up the rail, trying to get the lead here. Going down the stretch. Evangeline, the 1 takes control here. Blue Ridge Queen at 16-1. CJ McMahon trying to steal it. The 2 is right down there at the bottom. The 5, the 6, right there with them. And way back is, I believe that's the 3. Del Cid's going to have some real turn of foot there. Coming down around the final turn here. The 1 trying to stay with them. Let's see, we got the 5 at 55-1 trying to the apple cart. We got the 2, the 6. Look at this, Gator Proud. Look at this, Gator Proud. Del Cid trying to shock the world here at 32-1, but the 6 is too powerful. And it's going to be 6-3-2. Del Cid, 32-1, comes in second. Unbelievable. 6 at 1-9 wins for fun, but Del Cid at 32-1 shocks the apple cart there for a second. And the 6-3 exacta pays. Imagine that with a 32-1 behind it, pays $20. Exactly. So that's one of those races too, where it's so easy to just say 6 all, and 3 ran really big, Keith. Absolutely. And that's one of those races afterwards, like, oh, I should have gone 6 all, right? You play the 6 all, and that's $10. And then the 1 is, and then the 2 maybe comes in second, and then the exacta pays 2, and you're out 8. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things with but if you had the $20, with the 1-9 on top, is that, not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all, Kevin. But I'm saying in terms of those people that would just look and say, okay, the 6 is the best. I'm going to do 6 all. Yes, in this case, you made money. Yes, you made $10. And if you did it multiple times, you got multiple. But generally in these situations, that's a tough way to win money, except that you could beat the 2. And what a great anyone who had that 6-3 exacta with Del Cid, fantastic. Round of applause. I know we had a lot of 6-4s. We had 6 exactly. Yeah, is that $190 for $1. Someone just lost a lot of money on that 6-2 exacta box. Someone just just lost that exactly. But even then, even if that had come in 6-2, we bet $8. We'd have gotten $380 back, but we're not starting. We're only down $8 after one race, so that's always a good ring in for. And I hope our friend Mike had Del Cid in there at 32-1 in the exactas. That's exciting. So excellent handicapping. Anyone who put the man in, he is becoming a legend in this cocktail lounge for sure. This kid clearly knows how to ride. It's amazing. So good job. So let us know, who are you guys liking for the Preakness? Obviously, with the news that First Mission might scratch out, this will definitely alter the field and make the job a little bit easier for Mage. But is it that simple. Is anybody worried about Mage being a young horse only off 2 weeks? Or do we think that he's just the best horse and will show exactly what he is made of? And be interesting to see at Pimlico with the tighter turns how Mage will like that track. I know he loves Gulfstream and Churchill with the wide turns. It'll be interesting to see on a track that's a little more narrow than the other two how he takes those turns. Exactly. So exactly. And Ombre, always he'll be joining us shortly. The man, the myth, the legend will be joining us shortly. We look forward to that. Exactly. Let's see here. No, just about him. Hey, Greg, how are you, my friend? No, just about him missing breaks all the time, but he listens to his rider at least. He does. He does. They do not panic, you know. Zach, and live he has been let go, and he has joined us. Tom, the man, the myth, the legend, has joined us. It's Thursday. Haven't we learned not to like anybody in these until noon on Saturday? See, there you go. Love it. Love it. Marla is saying that Mage should win. And I obviously think he is definitely by far the horse to beat. Yeah, Carson's rejoined us. What do you think, Carson? Is Mage definitely the horse to beat?
It seems like he is. You know, I just would never discount Bob.
Yep.
It'd be hard
Yep.
for me to say. So.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I was just saying to them when you stepped out, the interesting thing for me, I am a huge Maryland racing fan, so I follow Maryland racing very closely. The interesting thing for me with Mage, right, or Mage, is that he likes wide turns, and Gulfstream and Churchill are both wide turns where you can kind of get momentum going around. Pimlico is a much more narrow track, so it'd be interesting to see how he kind of takes the narrow turns versus more of the wider turns that he's been used to.
Yeah, the banks at Pimlico are difficult. I guess if he breaks well and gets in the position that they want him, they can put him wherever on the track. And if he likes wider turns and he can sit the 4 or 5 path, then no trouble.
Sure. No, exactly. And Cassie knows what he's doing,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a pro of pros on his back. So, exactly. So now this is an interesting one here. Marla brings up a great horse, Perform, who they paid $150,000 supplemental fee into this race. So obviously the connections are just not here just to go around in the circle and say hello to everybody. That's an interesting. And here's our friend Chad. Mage made me some money at the Derby. A fabulous pick, Chad. Amazing odds. I for one was the one who went with the people that came in second. The Florida Derby have done terrible, and Mage just slapped me right in the face and said, "Well, not this year." So fabulous job, Chad. Excellent. What a great price too on him. I didn't.
Really, yeah, there were some overlooked options there.
Yeah. And he says, Jimmy Johnson says, Pimlico, inside speed, rules national treasure all day. Lock of the century. It's the Baffert factor. What was he? I think he becomes the all-time winning, right? Or is it, or one of them, he's like going for like his whatever Pimlico record, Preakness, whatever it is.
If he wins, it'll be his 8th.
8th, yeah. That's amazing. That would be amazing. Jimmy Johnson hit the Derby exactly. Congratulations. what a race by two Phils. I still watch that race. Every single horse that was up front collapsed except him. That was truly remarkable. I can see why they're skipping the after that, you know. And let's see. Thanks. Looks like my wife has a bit of an infection. Oh, but okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Our thoughts and prayers, Tom, for sure to your wife. You know, absolutely. Hopefully she feels better very soon. Exactly. Always take care of family first. No doubt. We always love having you here, but family always goes first. You know, my dad this past week fractured his ankle in two spots, and now he's in a boot for 8 weeks, and he cannot move. So he's in great spirits, but it's going to be a fun 8 weeks. Is that?
He's in great spirits because he gets
Yeah.
to ring the little bell.
Yeah, exactly. Can't do anything, but exactly. So,
Wow.
exactly. I am so, and Malathot says, I am so upset first mission may be out. I guess I'll go with perform. Hey, exactly. Marla adores two Phils, and I can't see why you can't. That horse absolutely ran, I think, the monster race of the race,
Right.
of the Derby. Good. Tom saying she's already feeling better. No, it's nothing major. Amen. That is the most important thing. Let's see. If the 10 doesn't scratch, Mage doesn't win. PM gets first jump on TP and Mage and has to pass two horses instead. Okay. It's a logical thing. I don't know if you will never know, unfortunately, with those scratches, but because those scratches definitely did play a part, I will say. But in the race, Mage looked mighty impressive. So can't take that away from him. Thank you, Tom. Absolutely. He's a weekend, and so far he went today, and the bone's doing very good. So we're pretty happy so far. Exactly, and yeah, exactly. Marla says hope he gets better. Exactly. So we didn't win the first one, Carson, but as we know,
Yeah.
we're
This
fast
looks splendid.
closers. We're fast closers. Exactly. We just sit off the pace there,
Yeah.
We just sit off the pace stocking, and then we're going to come in and we go from a field of six to a full field of fun.
Right.
Exactly.
And are we on the turf now?
And we are on the turf tonight, folks. Night racing on the turf. You can't beat that. Love it. Love it. And we got a field of the 10 and the 11 and the 12. So all the outside horses are scratched. So that also all of those are scratched. So that leaves us with a full field of 9. And right now, the betting favorite, the 5-2 favorite, Black Ace, is at 4-5 for Devin Magnan and Ricky Corville. So exactly. So this should be interesting. Have you looked at this race at all, Carson?
I did. I was looking. Of course, checked out the 2 with Delsed up here since he seems to be the man. But the horse he is on, she's never. Well, Golden Sense, of course, is great, but I've never seen one do very poorly on the turf here. But this particular filly hasn't run on the turf before. She's been on dirt and hasn't done all that great. So perhaps she's going to like it better over here on the softer giving.
Right. Is that? Yep.
I didn't see any published works through Equibase, so it looks like they were using dirt races as works.
Sure. Absolutely. Now, what did you think of our favorite Black Ace?
Well, looks to be the top on speed for actually early and late speed. So overall speed figures look good there, look strong.
This is one of those things where the great Harvey Pack from Aqueduct used to always say, don't bet a horse is trying two things at once. You like the two
Sure.
different things for
Too
the
many
first
changes.
time at once. He's
Right.
never run on the turf, and he's I do believe 7.5 furlongs is around. It is around 2 turns. So
Mhm.
he's trying 2 turns for the first time, and he's trying to surface for the first time. Which is
Right.
interesting. Just a quick hello to our buddy Tim Hughes. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us. So that's always an interesting. Obviously, the horse has got some talent there, and dropping down, and the trainer. Interesting. The trainer's 3 for 49 on the year, so little struggle in the barn there, exactly. But definitely has run 2 solid races at Evangeline, and is dropping down in class. So clearly, and Mark Valesky, exactly, is a. Do you know Mark Valesky? Are you familiar with him?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. He's gotten some good turf horses. So exactly. Exactly. So we go down the field here trying to get some value. Interesting. The first time starter here for Oscar Bala Midway horse here, the
Yeah.
7.
And I was just looking at his,
Yeah.
actually looking at Mom here. Looks like
Yeah.
Mom ran well for Clement Stables.
Yep. You're kidding. That's right. Yeah.
Um,
Lemon Drop, $20,000 purchase, which in that can be big down there.
right.
Exactly. And it draws McMahon on the thing. Interesting. The trainers had 6 horses on the turf, first time turf, and they haven't won. But that's a short sample size, so I'm not gonna, 6 out of 0 for 6 is not the best, but it's still not one of those ones where you can say he can't win. It's a short sample size, and he's 2 for 2 for winning the second with 3 starters. So exactly. And Tom says, with the lights on the turf course at EVD, we get some of the latest turf courses races run in the U.S. Love it. Them and Mountaineer always running those turf races at night. Fun. Exactly. So, did you have a top 3 here, my friend?
I really don't. Like, it just sort of seems like nobody looks particularly strong. I guess if we're going to translate overall speed figures from dirt to turf, the 3 translates the strongest. I would love to give the 7 a shot as a true maiden, and the Golden Sense filly.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So we're looking right now. The 2 is 4-1. The 3 is 6-5. 7's 12-1, which I thought would be maybe a little bit lower there. The 8, interesting, Samuel Brew, and for Timothy Thornton, the 8 was 10-1 in the morning line, and getting some play here at 4-1. Again, this is such an interesting. No one's really tried the turf here, so we really don't
Right.
know. We really don't. This is kind of one of those things where you're like, okay, what do you do here? The 8 has stormy. Tim says the 8 has stormy Atlantic on the dam side, coming out of the same races as the 3. I remember Stormy Atlantic. One of my favorite stories is that when my friend said he said the only horse I'm throwing out is Stormy Atlantic because he's going to be the rabbit, and English Channel and those guys are going to be back there, and somehow Stormy Atlantic never stopped. He just kept going, and he won. He was more known as right as English Channel's rabbit, but but he just kept going. So we got the legend Tom and Tom Racing. How are you, my friend? Tom must be excited. We are less than 1 week away from opening day at Delaware Park. Tom's baby opens up. I will be with Tom, I think, next Saturday. I've never been to Delaware Park. I've never seen that beautiful paddock. So I'm looking forward to seeing that for the I'm doing a 3 day, 3 tracks in 3 days. I'm doing Belmont Friday, Delaware on Saturday, and Monmouth on Sunday. So anyone who's in that um, Mid-Atlantic region, stop by and say hello for sure. Love to see you. Yeah. So what are we thinking here, Carson, for our bet? We got to work as a team here, which is I
Yeah.
love doing.
I was just watching Post Parade. The 7 looks really nice.
Yeah.
The 4 also looked pretty professional. I don't know. It's an Iron Fist baby, Whispering Oaks bred. I didn't see his experience. I guess I know nobody's been on the turf, but
Yeah, he's definitely dropping down,
he's run a few times. So, and then I think the 3 looks pretty strong. Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, just if anything, watching the 7 in Post Parade probably made me like him more.
Yeah, and what? Thank you, Tom. By the way, now Jimmy Johnson says he's interested in the 9, and top LP figs in Brisnet, closings of fractions, and Stormcat is in the bloodline, and that is sweet as Bailey. Gary Hoodneck, yep, he's definitely out, and so you got the 290. He's actually run on the turf. He's one of the few who have run on the turf and did not do a great job, but it was versus maiden special weight, and this is 20,000 claiming. So and that was his first start. So obviously, and he was at 50-1. So obviously, his connections weren't looking for him to, use it more as an experience race. So you can't totally count that against him. I often think people do that too much, where if you're running against better, sometimes it's going to be more of a challenge, So. Yeah, and this is a hard. Greg says the 7 looks good. Tom, who has great stats, says the only dam in this race who's dropped the turf winner is the 4. The dams of the 1, the 4, and the 7 have had multiple have in the money turf runners, and that's important too. I think sometimes people look too much at the sire and not enough at the dam. I think that's a really important thing that people miss sometimes,
Agreed.
So I don't really know what to do in this race because it's one of those weird, I was thinking you like the 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the 7. This is not a race that I'm really like. This exactas, there could be 19 exactas in here that You want to just go 2 across on. Wait a minute! Wow, the 7 just went from 10-1 to 3-1. Whoa! Okay, how about we go 4 across on the 7? Does that sound like a good
Sure.
bet? Yeah, let's go with the public here because you and I both like the 7. So we're just gonna go. Tim is all in on the 8. Rosie's Angus for Samuel. Yeah, exactly. Timmy Thornton. Yeah, I like it. But we are going to go for the win, place, and show on the 7. And we are hoping that our friend CJ McMahon can come through for us here. Love all the interaction tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us as always. And always thank you to the lovely Carson for joining me tonight.
Yeah, of course.
4 across in the 7. There we go. El Hombre Special Tri-Key Box. 3 over the 289 Jimmy Johnson's doing. Shoddy would probably do a 6-9 exact of some sort. Those being her 2 favorite. Marla says, hot golden girl. The way El Cid is riding right now, I mean, he could be on an elephant right now, and I would put $2 across.
True.
It was always like I used to say when Pat Day would ride like the first race, like he could ride on an elephant, I would still put $2 across on him just because he was in the race. Somehow You either get rid of all the other competition or somehow find a way to win. Be the fastest elephant ever. So.
They got a California Chrome baby in the 6-hole who has run on the turf as well.
Yeah.
And that was Rob Toole's top pick.
Shawty would bet the 6-9. See, I knew that exactly. No, Rob's. What are Rob's picks in this race?
6-3-7.
6-3-7. Okay, so he's saying we got a shot. I like this. Hombre bet is best. There you go. 3 over the 289. There you go. Thank you to everybody for joining in. This is a fun conversation here. This is a wide open race. I mean, this is one of those. If you're like I don't play a lot of pick 4s or pick 5s. I could see someone just pressing the all button in this race and just trying to.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, no one's run on it. So how do you determine? We're all geniuses after the race, but beforehand, how would you know? Exactly. Del Cid down to 4-1. The Del Cid disciples.
Oh, they're going in the gate here.
Yeah, there they go. Carson, you want this one?
No.
Okay, you want me to do it? Okay. I had to ask. I had to be exactly. We are going into the gate.
I'd need more tequila to
Yeah, I got you.
call a 9-horse turf race.
Exactly. Yeah. 5 at 55-1, doing a little dance around the.
I see that.
Around the thing. He's feeling frisky. Todd says the 8 wins this race. Look at all the different selections in this race, and it shows how tough this thing is, Malathot is going with my 3 key over 6-7 because it's the first way I handicap. I love that. Stay with your first opinion. Exactly. Go with it. They're almost all in line. We're all set. Everybody breaking in a weird line here.
The 6 had trouble with the break before. I was looking back at its notes. It seems
Yeah, exactly. So they are flying up front. Look at this. Some of these horses just totally blowing the turn here. We got good.
Do we have any times? Oh, there we go. Only 24. My God.
Whoa, 24. Yep. And that's Black Ace is sitting right there. The 2 and the 3. Del Cid trying to take him wire to wire here at 5-1. The 8 right behind him. The 3 is anybody coming from the clouds. They're going to need to start moving now if they're going to get interested in this race. 7's kind of making a little middle move in the back, but he's got to really get going if he's going to have a chance in this thing.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we're passing the rest of the race.
Yeah, he looks like he's waiting for another day. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but the 2 still trying to take him. Del Cid trying to take him wire to wire. The 8 has pounced on him, though, and the 8 is taking the lead down the stretch. Here they come. The 6, California Belle, the Chrome baby, trying to do it, but this race seems to be in the section because the 8 is just taken over and drawn off. And the 4, Tap Iron Fist, who you like, gets up for second at 14-1. Our 7 just crossed the finish line.
I saw. Yeah, I should have done 4 across on the 4.
Exactly. Jansen Melancon. We all know those Melancons can ride on the turf. That's for sure. So, Todd and everybody who liked the 8, take a bow. Absolutely. That was someone else let me see here. Someone else liked the 8. Tim, all in on the 8. Tim, I hope you had like an 8 all there because the 4 was a 14-1. Hope you had him in there. Try key box.
Hmm.
Jimmy Johnson had 3 with the 289. Unfortunately, the 4 kind of ruined that party. Let's see here for you.
6 takes the 5 out from the get go.
Yes, exactly. There's going to be some. There's going to be some looking at this race. This group was all over the track. 8 was much the best though. Rosie's Angus. Timmy Thornton drawing off with each and every stride. Gary Huzak now 4 of 6 in the money now at Evangeline. So clearly his horses are finding a home here at Evangeline Downs. So whoever had that, so what did it come in? 3. It came in 8, 4. Yeah, wow. Couldn't have been more of an impressive winner there than that. That was he left no doubt there. And what was that? It was 8, 4, 6,
3.
3. Yeah, 8, 4, 6, 3. Yeah, and Mel thought, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Rosie's Angus putting up an impressive start there. So we're down a little bit early here, but it's early. It's early, and we're going to make a flying comeback here, just like we've done in the past. So you never get discouraged at all. Can we come right back? Yeah, you liked that 4, didn't you? The tap iron fist, Steve Flint.
It did look very relaxed and professional in the both.
Yeah, you did. And no, we should have gone with the 4. Exactly. It's amazing after the no, but you did. No, give you credit. You said that he looked very professional. And 7 was one of only 5 foals out of 60 mirrors bred by Val Midway. Oh yeah. So yeah, we went back to the track. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So we're moving on to the 5th race here in our program. Amazing how punctual these people are. It's amazing. The people of Louisiana are on the ball, as we like to say. So the 5th race, we got a field of 7 here. Claiming 7,500 non-winners of 2, purse 13,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. So this is a very interesting race here indeed, and yeah, and we'll definitely look into that exactly. Now, is there a favorite rider that you usually like when on Preakness weekend? Is there usually a rider that you like to go to that you find does well at Pimlico, or does it kind of depend on the horse?
Kind of depends on the horse. Trevor McCarthy used to be big time Maryland rider, and since he and Katie have gone to New York, I don't know, what I honestly didn't look at jockeys. I just looked at horse names and the entries for Saturday. But
Sure.
let me I have the card here. Let me see.
Yeah. And for anybody out there who doesn't know, if our friend Brittany Russell has a horse in it, look at it. She is on fire right now.
And I think Brittany did well last year, and I can't remember who she had up for her. If it was Corrales that rode for her last year, I was trying to go back and see.
Yeah. And now last year Sheldon was injured, so now Sheldon's back, and he's what is he? He's had 9 mounts and 6 wins. So the Russell squared duo right now has been taking over Pimlico. The funny thing about the Maryland circuit, by the way, for those people who aren't familiar with the Maryland circuit, they've had a very exciting thing happen. Is it Louis Rivera Jr., Barbosa, and now Axel Concepcion? They're like 19, 18, and 20. and all three are very capable of winning. Like one day they won 6 of the 9 races, like the last day at Laurel. So to have 3 young guys all under 20 who are riding really well, that definitely speaks for the future of Maryland racing there. On top of their great jockeys, including my favorite, who I always root for, Forrest G. Boyce.
Oh yeah.
If you get her on the turf,
Mhm.
exactly. Look out. I say this. I'm biased, but I will say this. I think she's the most underrated turf rider in the country.
I
You
would
put her on a good turf horse, and she will get it home, especially for Shug.
Yeah, should never discount Shogun Turf.
No.
It was is it Javian Toledo?
Yes.
Rides
Yeah.
for Britt a lot. That's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I had Corrales in my head. But
Yeah. No, but Javion's always a fabulous rider, and the ageless Horatio Caramanos, you can never count him out on anything. Maryland on big days, so it's a fun colony. Now, are you heading down to the Preakness?
no, I'm not going to
No.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been many times before. I have a good
Yeah.
friend whose dad trains in Maryland and has for a long time, and
Okay.
she does a lot of the sales and breeding. And I think this year she had 10 yearlings that she sold.
Wow. God
Yeah.
bless. That's awesome.
So we usually stay at their place, at their farm, which
Yeah.
is beautiful, just a little bit outside of Baltimore, and go in. But I think Chad's going to be working, and
Oh, gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah.
just don't travel as much anymore
No.
with the baby.
Yeah. No. That's totally understandable. Totally understandable. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And nearly half of, let's see here, nearly half of Stormy Atlantic Stakes winners are daughters. So his position among North America's most important broodmare sires is not surprising. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a Stormy Atlantic baby, and she was huge. She was 18.2 when she passed.
Wow.
She was just a monster. She was already 17.2 as a 3-year-old, and she just, I think we have a picture of her.
Wow, that's a big baby. Yeah.
Doing some gait training, and she just, when they grow that fast, it's just too hard on them. So
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. How big was Big Z? Was she like 17?
Z, I think, is easy 17 hit, but with her, she's just wide. She's big boned and
Yeah.
stout. She's not. You don't walk up to her and you're like, oh my gosh, you're so tall. But
Not
yeah.
right. She's just big boned. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say 16.3 or 17.
Yeah. I always love the picture of her and Mike Smith standing next to each other. Mike looks like an absolute dwarf compared to her. You know, I love Z. I'm one of those people. I don't know why they always compare. I love Rachel. Rachel's like one of my favorite of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I love, and what both of them did for the sport was just amazing. And that's where I leave it. I think they're both excellent. We'll never know who would have beaten who or on what surface, but right. I really do believe for Z, they did her a great service. She ran, I think the best race of her career was her loss. I know that sounds weird, but I really think her best race of her career was her loss in the Breeders' Cup. That was an amazing, amazing effort. I don't know, given how big boned she was, if she had run like 20, 25 races on the dirt, very much like Dortmund and those guys. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she would have had the same, like oomph after that, because she was so big boned. I think the polytrack really helped her, like in that aspect. And they knew her so well, but her efforts on the dirt were just absolutely monstrous. I just don't know if she had been able to do that like 18, 20, exactly because of her big bone structure, But what an amazing lady she was for the sport,
I agree.
And she drank Guinness. I don't drink, but I mean, any horse that drinks Guinness, that's really cool.
It's a good diuretic. They tend to like the darker beers. My gelding, he drinks Shiner Bock. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's see here. We have Malathot says 4 over the 6-2 in this race. I think 2 class, but don't like to lay off an 8% trainer 90 days away. Okay, yeah. That's a valid. And this is good pick for a start for the pick three. Did you have any thoughts in this race, Carson, coming up?
I'm feeling pretty defeated over the last two, so I hate to have any.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to come back strong. Exactly. Yep.
I'm just gonna go with the 4. Yeah.
They do aces. Hey, man. I'll tell you right now. Exactly. And here's a case, too, again, where Del Cid's just riding like Del Cid.
Right.
And here's he wins at Delta Downs in the slop, and then comes back in allowance, and just stopped, lost the rider. But again, here's a case where you have to ask, does this horse like that track? You know what I'm saying? Like, and what do you call it? And you can, these horses down there, some like Delta, some like Evangeline, some like Fairgrounds, some like, they just don't like, there's some tracks they love and some tracks they don't, So, I mean, obviously he's been working out here in 26, 21, 2, 3, 4. So he's gotten more than a chance to kind of get to know the track, so he's back down to the level where he won wire to wire. And who's better on the front there, as we've seen, than Del Cid? He's the mastermind.
Let's see.
2 Diodoros versus 2. Oh, yeah. Didn't Diodoro just get suspended for something? Captain Canada got suspended for something.
Oakland, positive at Oakland, is that right?
Yeah, somebody got like a fine or something. It's like a slap on the wrist.
It seems to be $1,000 is their go-to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Captain Canada in the doghouse. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't know this, but Robert Tino Diodoro is from Canada. But exactly. Now, and you're better with the French person. The 5 is it sugar?
Oh, go. So that
No.
is the go.
Right.
The EAUX is an O sound.
Right. Okay. So we're dropping down from an optional claimer 50K to number 2 to a $10,000 race. Let's see, and that's an interesting drop for sure. And Sam David, who has had 9 out of 26 in the money here at the track. The horse has had one work on the track and did okay here. Just looking at the field here a little bit for you guys. Here's the Samuel Broho just won the last race. He's got Guerrero on this 10,000. Just missed last time, but did clear the lead. Let's see what the odds are here, by the way. Kind of see what we're. Tool time selections, by the way, here are 615, which would be the 6, which is, let's see here, Custom Prayer. Timmy Thornton trying to go for 2 in a row here for John Ladner. Definitely taking a huge. Is it me or is there a lot of speed in here? There are a lot of horses in here that like to go to the lead.
Yeah. Let's see. We're just going 5.5. Is that right? 5?
Yeah, we're going 5 furlongs. Yeah, but there seems to be a lot of horses that like to go to the lead here. Mm-hmm. What do we think of? And here's Steve Flint again, who just came in second there with the Iron Fist Baby. Always got a closing argument. Oh, I had closing argument across in the Derby. Boy, did he give me a thrill. I thought for a second he was going to win. But this horse is won. Now, this is interesting. He won in June and in maiden. They put him in, Steve put him in an allowance, faded badly to finish 6th, and we have not seen them since, and now drops into a $10,000 claiming race. So that's an interesting.
The 4 is now 9 to 5.
Yeah, the 4 exactly. Yeah, exactly. And even like we're looking, I'm looking at like the one pressed last time, and then he was done. So this is interesting to see this field. It's a field of 7, but it's interesting. Do you have any race lens has it's a hot pace race? It definitely looks like with all 7 horse sizes. Yeah, who's going to get the lead here?
This looks like a quarter horse race. We just all
Doesn't
go.
it? It really does. It does exactly. And you know what I'm kind of liking is say where are odds right now? 4 is 2 to 1, right? Is it as simple as our friend Del Cid? Does he possibly stalk? Who's going to be the stalker here? And Samuel Bro has 2 horses in here. I think the 7 looks speed or bust.
Okay.
6 is speed. The 1 is speed. The 1 is 0 for 1 at Evangeline, but that was on a good track. The 2, who knows what the 2 is? He seems to be speed. The 3 is speed. The 5 is definitely speed. Wow, this is, do we just go and say, hey, I think our boy El Cid will take back with his horse versus this group and then just pounce, or do you like an exacta? What are you kind of thinking here?
Oh, I just feel like I have not been making good choices tonight. Maybe Bruce sends the 7 and 4 chases, and I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah,
This is an interesting, customer service is best with 7-3. Definitely in the money. And let us know who you like here. Let's see. Win us the money here, you two. I'll be on for the next one, hopefully. Good luck. There you go. Hope
yes.
everyone's doing good softball, my friend.
Yeah, you got to pull us out of the.
Yep. You know what? I think, let's see here. And the jockey combination is 23%, 22%, and
Oh no,
Carrera.
4 is a late scratch.
Oh no. Late scratch. Oh
And,
no.
yeah.
Oh,
And
this
the
makes
7
this
is
race.
going
Oh,
bananas in the paddock. So
this makes this race.
what? I don't know what happened. I just clicked over to the video.
Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, late scratch. Oh,
7 is super keyed up there.
yep. Yeah, he looks on the, geez, he is on the muscle.
I don't know what happened. But so the last race, the 4 got loose in post parade.
Yeah.
And then the jog. So for 4 won its first race, and then second race got loose in post parade, and then they ended up just pulling him up and jogging. And this was supposed to be his first race back, and now he's a scratch from the paddock. So.
Wow. Okay.
All right then. I don't know.
This is a wild race. What do you think? And again, we don't know, but it's Whispering Oaks Farms. It's closing argument, and he definitely liked to run from the back.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it? Of Kit Kat Kid.
Yeah, interesting.
Jensen Melancon, who just came in second in the last race. Exactly. Interesting. This horse has not run since August 22nd.
The 7 is just bananas out there.
He is. This 7's out for a good time right now.
He's like, "Where's my buddy?" Maybe the 4.
Seriously.
Yeah, that was
where's
his
my
little
barn buddy?
God.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
I did not follow the races at Horseshoe today. Did you follow them at all today, my friend?
No, yesterday had huge.
I did yesterday. Yesterday was a great day of races. There had a lot of big riders there. That was. Were you there, Carson?
No,
Okay.
did do some planning for possibly going up for Indiana Derby though. So
yeah. Tim likes. Are you going out for the Indiana Derby? Oh, very exciting.
I would like to. Yeah.
I think 5 and 7 duel on the front, and 1 picks up the pieces. How are you, my friend Tim? Hope all's well. One of the great handicappers out there, Tim Hughes. Uh, I think 5 and 7 duel in the front, and 1 picks up the pieces. Looks calmest of the 3. Yeah, I mean he's definitely dropping down. I the last race, interesting. Diodoro picks him up. That's a very interesting first time with trainer 20%. You can't argue with that. But the one is what, 9-5? Is that what we're looking at here?
Mm-hmm. The 6 also looked pretty chill in post parade, and it's Timmy Thornton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's
Sorry.
see.
Nothing to anybody.
The two's definitely coming. He's an intriguing one to me because this horse has worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workouts. Since May, June, July, October, and then April. Wow! So he's one workout since that's a long. Exactly, but it was a nice workout. At least he may need a race back. So what are we thinking here, my friend? Let's see. I was thinking of, let's see. You want to do like a exacta box 156?
Yeah, sure. I really don't have any idea. I'm humored by this 7 running back and forth.
Yeah, I know. The 7 has already run his race, in my opinion. He's already run like 7 furlongs,
Everybody's just out there laughing at him, getting drove back and forth.
Seriously.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
6 looks like he's about to go to sleep. So if we're doing Sign of the Dead, then the 6 wires everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Tim's the master of keeping. And this horse is 2 for 3 in the money at Evangeline, which is a key stat indeed.
I have like 0 confidence, so I would do like $2 on the 6 because he's decent odds. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I will defer to you.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Timmy's horse isn't. The interesting thing about Timmy's horse is that he does run on the lead, but he doesn't need the lead. Has run very well at, and all of his races that were at Evangeline, he's run. Yeah, I think we'll just go. Let's see. There's a lot of speed, but I think Timmy can maybe sit off this group. You want to just go? Yeah. Let's see, because we're down $20 right now, right? We'll just do want to do 4 to win in place in the 6?
Sure.
That sounds that's like a good, with Timmy Thorne. He looks like the calmest of the group. We like calm. 2, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just think the 1, the 1 is an interesting player here. 0 for 1 at Evangeline.
Everybody seems to think the 1 is interesting, but now we've come down, and now the 5 is 3-2.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. So our final bet will be we're putting it in right now. Will be 4 to win in place on the 6 with Timmy Thornton, the calm one. And hope that he can.
I hope the 7 stays off him. That's all I can say.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We are going into the gate.
Oh, Lord.
Good luck, everybody.
Gosh, it makes me so nervous when they act like that.
And here goes Space Shot is now into the gate. They are in the gate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Party.
Inside from DT's Dream, who beats him out. There's a rush on the far outside.
I like that he took our 6 off the pace today.
Yeah, I like that.
So we got the 5 going out for the lead. Go Sugar, the 7 trying to stay with him after running 9 furlongs before the race. Exactly. 6 is trying to move up with Timmy Thornton on the outside. Top of the lane. Here comes our 6 trying to get with these 2. Down the stretch, the 5 is coming. Tim Thornton trying to get going. Here we go. Down the stretch they come. 5 coming out on the 6.
Lord.
Go Sugar needs a line. Morvedra charging. Go Sugar gets there. Go Sugar.
5-3. Was there an inquiry on this one?
That was nuts. Yeah, I don't even know. But the 5 bet down to even money right there at the end. And
yeah, someone knew something there.
God,
Exactly.
I don't know what he was even doing. So it looks like the 5 cuts back. Almost looked like the 6 lugged in, and then the 5 cuts.
Yeah, something. It'd be interesting to see if they look at this.
Yeah, the 5 comes out.
5 comes up not only on the 1, exactly, and then starts.
I mean, he's trying to correct.
It comes out on the 6, exactly. Yeah, this would be interesting to see if the judges look at this. Was it the 7? I think the 7 was spent, but you know, that was definitely an eventful stretch run.
I know. I'm gonna have to donate to the lounge.
We've only begun. All we need is one. The race has been declared official, so apparently no one did anything.
They're like, don't even bother looking at it. Oh, Lord.
It was already official before the race even started. Okay, there you go. The other Robertino Diodoro horse.
Right.
Coming in from Oaklawn. That was crazy. Okay, so we're all right. All we need is one, and we'll be right back in the mix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right back in the mix. So we've lost. Let's see, 8, 12, and 8. So we lost. All right, we still have $22 left, and we got plenty of races to go. So all we need is that one to get us right back in the picture, and we have a lovely maiden 10,000 per 16,000 for accredited Louisiana bred maidens, 3-year-olds and up. And we have a field of 7 coming up here in the next race. And Saucy Argument, who's at a closing argument, has got Del Cid on him. So I say we just put the 11 to win a place on Del Cid and say, here you go, buddy, get us up. No.
Yeah, I like 6-2 here. I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna overthink anything.
No, that I like that too. Those are my top 2 picks. So
You're gonna have to go back to school. Okay.
So we got Stokes here with a $5,000 horse coming up. We got Zong in here, the Bridal Song son here, B. Weatherly, Bossman Zong. This would be an interesting race. So now, is there any horse that the people are kind of talking about for the Preakness or the Black-Eyed Susan that you say, okay, I don't see it? Why the people are like, maybe this horse would be the one that's gonna run, and then I don't really see it. No worries. You go. I got it. Yep. Hello there. There's our special guest. Hey, lady.
You say hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing, my friend? You having a good night? You brought us luck last time when you were
Well,
on
that's true.
we won exactly. So you
Yeah.
are a good luck charm. How you doing tonight? Did you have a bath?
No, we haven't been feeling
No
so
bath
great.
time tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was scrolling through pictures. I told Matt this earlier, scrolling through pictures of Preakness entries, and we went to the Facebook thread, and she stopped on Red Route 1, and she goes, donkey.
Oh,
So,
I don't see how on a Pimlico track if an Oaklawn with those narrow turns. I don't know how that horse is going to
yeah.
you
That'll be
know
interesting for
make
him.
that much of a closing bid on the Pimlico track. Unless the race really falls apart up front, and the horse has got to learn how to break. So I don't know how, that's going to, exactly. No Buddhist. Exactly. Mount Thought says she needs a little bourbon.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, don't we all? Yeah. Yeah, you can draw with the pen, babe.
How you doing? What did you have a good day? Did you see any horses today? You did?
No.
No, you didn't see any. Did you see any pictures of any horses?
Yeah.
You did?
Hey.
How cool is that? We love the tournaments. We love the horses, huh? Tim's Maker's Mark.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's always nice of you to join us. You're getting big, huh? Who do you like in this race?
Come here, baby.
Did she say who she likes in this race?
Okay.
Okay. Who do you like in this race?
Go through the numbers.
Can you tell us a number?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We're very agreeable.
I love that. Thank
Not
you.
sure what we're agreeing to.
You're a great handicapper already. I like exactly.
Yeah.
I admire this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
What number do you like?
Many.
Yeah, Tom's got a great the 4 midges time. Vargas, yeah, ran with Del Cid. Yeah. Interesting. Ran a very nice race there. Yeah, exactly. So.
Me too, chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us a number?
She drew a circle around the 2 here.
Oh, okay. There. Oh, I like that. Our perfect prince. There you go. Were you watching? Exactly. There we go. Our perfect prince. Yeah, going 5 furlongs. Got Timmy Thornton aboard. Sam David jockeys 30%
wow.
together at Evangeline Downs. 27% overall. This horse definitely has a. Yep. So you like the 2, exactly. So I think we may have to go with the 2 with you on that one because you are a luck charm. So, and 4-1, a nice price right now on the 2. The 5 is at 5-2. Bodine, Randall Granger for Stokes. Horses had 3 starts. The trainers had 3 starts, 1 win, 1/3 at the meet so far. So he's placing his horses so far correctly. The 6, I'm a little surprised, is at 4-1 at Del Cid. After an impressive Evangeline Downs wide bid up for second, loses the Bug Boy and gets Del Cid. Trainers 23% with the jockey, 22% in the year. So What's our 2-6 pay? There you go. Maybe we'll look at that and see if we can. Let's see. Don't be so critical. Okay, let's see. I like the Malinthought says I like the 1 tomorrow. Class relief. Oh, the 1 okay. Let's see. The 1 class relief and new trainer. Okay. Alan Clanfer, who's 0 for 2 with new people, but that's a very short thing. Exactly. So we got Midge's time. This is an interesting race here. And the 6 interesting has had some very slow workouts, but interesting. These are the horses I like here. The 6, Sammy Bro, his horses seem to work very slow. That seems to be his pattern. I'm noticing that when I've seen his name. His horses work very slow. So clearly he saves them for the race. It's Midge's time. I like that. Yeah, Vargas, yeah. Donna Rubin. And she likes the 2, correct?
She's
She likes the 2. Exactly. There you go. Very good. Very good. Our Perfect Prince. Yeah, this horse has definitely been interesting. It's only worked at, but Evangeline, yeah, ran against much better. 4th, Timmy Thornton stays with him, which I think that is a key thing for the 3rd time. Timmy Thornton stays with this horse. The trainer is very good. Out of half hours, a lot of unbridled song babies down here in Louisiana. I was there when he broke his maiden at Saratoga in the slop. One of the most impressive debuts I've ever seen in Saratoga. He just romped by like 15 lengths. He was something. I think that was Paragaio, wasn't it? I think. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, the 2 is a little bit of an overlay right now at 2-1 in the morning line is 4-1. Is that what you see here? All we need, here we go. Tim is a red wine, let's see, and a wine drinker. Here you go. Perfect. And yeah. And we have how many minutes to post? Look at these people just move these races along so smoothly. 5-1 on the 2, which is interesting. I want to see something and see what the. I think she's on to something here. I like what I'm seeing here.
Go with the 2. The other thing, the 6 looks like a unit in the paddock. My goodness.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Wow. How old is the 6?
6 is let's see, 4 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. 4 years old. And looks like, yeah, wow. Yeah, the 4 looks good. The 5 looks good. Oh, the 2's a gray. My mom loves the grays. So, and she does very well with them. So,
yes.
Mike Whitten likes the tool time selections 2, 6, 7. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually.
That one, she pointed to the 2 again in the paddock.
Did you point to the 2? I think that's a sign we go for the 2. And Tim Hughes likes the 2-6. That was Mom's original pick, was 2-6. And I think that's a very solid selection there, Tim. Exactly. Do we just want to do like a, because right now we have $22 left. We have 3 races to go. I say we do, how about 2 to win? Because when you're down a little bit, you try to want to kind of build it back slowly. I say we do. What do you think? 2 to win in place in the 2 and a $2 exacta box 2-6.
Sure. Yeah.
I like that. I think that is the way we're going to go. We're going to follow Mike. We're going to follow Tim. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Exactly. So our final bets will be, 2 to win in place on the 2 And $2 exact the box. 2.6. There we go. I like that. I think that is the play here, right? There we go. $2 to win place in the 2 and a $2 exact the box 2.6. This young lady is going to help us win.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Hello there. I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Now, let the other people know how old is she?
Well, she is 2.
Yeah, she's 2. See, that's what I was just gonna say. See, folks, she is 2, picking the 2. Exactly. See? Do you have a exactly? Does she have a favorite name for her horses or anything?
A favorite what she calls horses?
Yeah,
Oh, she says horsies.
horses. There you go.
That's why it was funny that she said donkey. Okay. I was like, okay.
There she is. Hello. Oh, there you go. Shine the camera. And Marv Beatty has singled the 2, so he's right with us there. Hi, Marv. How are you? Great to have you with us tonight. Oops. Oh, there we go. We lost him for a second there.
Yeah, my screen, when I clicked over to read the chat for whatever, I must not like the 2 screens at one time.
Mommy.
Exactly. And Todd likes the 4 midges time. And that's the one that Tom had said, what do you call it? Yeah, interesting. Definitely did a much improved race over the Evangeline strip after 3. And there's that again, what I was saying. Some people love that one track, but maybe they get to a new track and it's a whole new thing down in Louisiana. That's such an interesting angle to see.
Yeah, I feel like, you're not, it's not a huge difference geographically or whether
No, exactly. Yeah. Look at, they're already coming on the track, 6 minutes to go. This place is a well-oiled machine. Now our 2 is down to 5-2. We're moving the needle. Everybody in here is moving the needle. People like, and he's a gray. That's an excellent sign, because we all know grays run faster.
Yes, it's science.
Yeah, science, exactly. Todd said, ask her how many fingers she has. I asked my niece that one time. She was like 3. I said, "How many fingers do you have?" She said, 25. I said, "Oh, good Lord, you got a lot of fingers." Never asked her again. She's a character. She's 8 now. Exactly. So I often joke with her on that. But she went to the races with you guys. She had a great time. She was in the right. She had a blast, right?
Yeah, I took her to Keeneland and
Yeah.
I had taken her to the sales before just because it's a little bit more relaxed and not as busy. So
this is exciting. In 4 weeks from today, we may be looking at the back of Tom's Whitmore cap at the paddock rail. Tom's going to have to give us insiders when he's there. That's in 4 weeks, Tom. So that will be like June 18th, somewhere around there. That's exciting. Well, yeah. So the 2 is 5-2, and the 6 is 5-2. So our 2 horses are both 5-2.
Okay, well, we'll just stay right there to make some
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be fine. Exactly. Yeah. Do we have a favorite movie that we like to watch, or do we have a favorite movie that or show that she likes to watch?
She watches these kids on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite show? June 15th, Tom will be at Evangeline. Yep. Yeah, just heard that. Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah.
Rob Tool gave us a shout out again.
He did, yeah. Thanks, Rob, as always, my friend.
Okay, baby. Hold on one second.
Right now, exactly. Yep. So tell us out there who you guys like. Yeah, thank you. We just heard that. Unbelievable, huh? There we go. Yeah, and then yeah, exactly. So Tom, June 15th. We will have to put that in our calendar to look for you at the rail. You'll have to give us the inside directly from the track. I have never been to a Louisiana track. That is something I definitely have to do for sure, especially the fairgrounds. I've never been to the fairgrounds, so I'd love to see one of those places. Yeah. Tim says wide open race. Yeah, this is definitely a wide open race for sure. But we're hoping that the 2 and the 6 come through here for us. Let us know who you guys like here. Todd, who do you like? I don't know if we lost Marla, if she was playing, or Shadi's playing tonight. Let us know who you guys like out there. And also, who is your Preakness pick? Let us know. Tom has been to Delta and Louisiana Downs, but not Fairgrounds or Evangeline. Okay. One of my favorite people down there, I would love to see him in action, is Don Stevens, the announcer at Delta. I just think he's awesome with his videos and the way he brings the public into Delta Downs, and his videos from the workouts and everything, meeting the trainers and everybody. I think that's a great thing he does. All the announcers really in Louisiana, John Dooley, and Rob, and they're just amazing, so exactly. So very interesting race here coming up. Let us know who you like. And who do we have any best bets this weekend other than the Preakness or the Black Eyed Susan? Is there any horses that we have our eye on that maybe this weekend? Tom, are you going to Oaklawn this weekend? Or maybe with your wife, you may have to stay home. But or is there anybody going to any track this weekend to watch the race, or do you just stay at home? Let us know. And Ombre has joined the group. Hello, sir.
How are we doing?
You're doing good. We're doing good. We're not doing great on the betting side so far, but we're hoping to rectify that very quickly. We've been closing strong the past couple of weeks, and this is usually around the 5th of the 6th race where we do so. So we're trying to get us back going there.
I will catch up now because I had my daughter's softball game, as you know, and it was a very nasty, rainy, and once I got soaked to the bone, now I'm cold. And it was, oh yeah, Tim, if you ask for it, you'll get it, baby. But no, I stood out in the rain. It was raining, but just light enough to where they still played. So,
okay,
kind of a miserable experience there, and I'm still chilled to the bone. But I'm here, baby. We're here.
Nothing like those. And we just got another shout out from Rob.
Hell yeah!
At the track,
Rob Tool in the house. Yeah, he's been super supportive. You love to see it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Zach, and his picks has been, always sending us his picks, and
I was just on on my phone trying to find his picks.
Yeah.
What race are we going? We're going into let's see, race 6. So do we have a bet in for this one yet?
Yes, we do. We have two. We're down $28. So we're going crazy. We did 2 to win in place on the 2 and a $2 exacta box 2-6, trying to get us back into the right direction.
Hey Tom, thank you. Carson, what's up?
Not much. I'm about to have a shot of tequila.
There you go. Now you're talking.
Ugly.
I was listening on the way home a little bit and didn't like the confidence level, Carson. We
This is bad.
got to turn it upside down here.
We do. Glad you're
Maybe
here.
that tequila's gonna make it happen.
I hope. Goodness.
Absolutely. It works for Kenny Chesney. It will work for you.
That's right. Oh Lord.
Or at the very
Well,
least, it'll be a little less painful
That's true.
if you don't.
This is true. These are great coping
Load them
skills.
up. They're not loading them up yet. Okay. All right. So I have a second. So I'm sorry, Sean. You have a 2-6 exacta?
Yes, we do. Yep. And 2 to win place in the 2, who's now been bet from 3 to 1 to 9 to 5. So that's at least a positive that somebody that we're moving the needle. Exactly.
Moving that needle at Evangeline.
Yeah. I don't
What
know
was
if you
Jules'
heard,
odds?
Hombre. I guess the rumor is their first mission may be scratched. That would.
Yeah. I think it's official now, actually.
It's official. Oh,
I think
Wow.
Matt DeSantis just dropped that news to me. It sounds like it's official. I guess I shouldn't be the one to say that, but it sounds
What did
like
they
that.
say? A bet scratch or
What's the argument?
I don't know.
no.
I don't want to say anything out of line because I just don't know, but
you don't want
I'm
to
just
get
reading it.
canceled? Yeah.
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 You can't even say anything correct and not get yelled at.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
tell
Yep.
the
Yep.
truth and people disagree and
Monty.
And they
There
are
we
off.
go.
From Midge's time in
And I've got sound coming through, so hang on a second. I don't want
Yeah.
sound coming through.
That runner is Midnight Crown.
Sorry if you guys can hear that. I don't know if you can or not.
No worries. Yep. So we got a scramble here for the lead right now. You got Our Perfect Prince. The 6 is kind of stalking there in the back 5th, 22 and 4. They're moving fast up there. Midge's time 29 to 1. The 5, 8 to 1. Our Perfect Prince trying to move up on the rail here, trying to take the 6, trying to take the out road. Hopefully we can go in and out here. Down the stretch, the 6 is trying to come on the outside. 2
Long
trying
path
to
for
make a
6.
rail up on the rail. Here comes the 2 trying to win the 6 coming down the track, down the stretch they come.
Hang on, 2.
The 2, come on, 2. 2's coming, the 6 trying to come on the outside. Down the stretch they come. The 2 still trying, the 5
5
hanging.
to break us up.
Down, he's going to break up our exacta, but we did get the 2 to win in place. So at least we stop the bleeding.
All right, you're on the board, baby.
We're on the board. Yep, we're on the board. Yep. That 5 was taking some really early money and drifted all the way up to 8 to 1. At one time, the 5 was the favorite with like 15, 16 minutes to go and ran a big race. Just the 2 just could not sustain that. The 6 could just not sustain that very wide Del Cid move. Mike Whitten must not be with us because Mike Whitten, whenever he is here, Hombre, all of a sudden Del Cid like comes out of the phone booth with like a cape on and just starts riding. He was here for one race, right? And Del Cid comes in second at 32 to 1.
Wow. I know that's been the hero over at Evangeline so far.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, absolutely.
maybe Mike
found our
Whitney
new-
is said because he's not ever typing at the same time.
No, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike actually had
There
this.
he
I
is.
think this is the first time Mike just came. I think it's the first time that Mike has ever lost in Del Cid.
Oh no.
I think he's got to be at least like 19 for 20 with him.
That means you got to go harder next time.
Yeah, exactly. Good
You won't
Lord.
lose it twice in a row, Mike. Push it.
Carson, I thought our exact look, but let me say once again, Carson's daughter picked the 2.
That's true.
Exactly. So she has had 2 appearances on the show. Hombre, she is 2 for 2 when wins. So
Got to keep her up late tonight, Carson.
yeah, exactly.
She's in the tub and she's not happy, so I may have to bring her back out.
Okay, yeah.
Like
She
the
was-
races. She wants to watch the races. There's
Yeah.
only a couple
Yeah.
left, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
All righty.
Oh, well,
Jimmy
Jimmy hit that
Johnson.
exacta.
Congrats, Jimmy.
Nice job.
Got that 8-1 in there for second. Nice little exacta for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna pay nice. What is it? 2?
Yeah, that really sucks about the Preakness though. That field was already pretty thin, and now it's very
Very thin.
uninteresting.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you like Matt DeSantis and a few others that ripped me apart in my video that I just made.
Yeah.
The sarcastic lock of the century video that some people just don't understand sarcasm, which is fine. That's kind of expected, but a lot of people like National Treasure, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess maybe he'll take the first mission money, but I mean, you're not going to get Mage at less than, I'd say, like 2 to 5 or something now.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
I was hoping for closer to 4 to 5 maybe or something like that, but
Yeah.
that's not happening now.
No. That's not.
I don't even see a path to betting that race. I mean, what are you going to, unless you just ship it all the way in on a straight exacta, I guess, unless you think, that Mage could be beaten, which I don't, although that was a tongue-in-cheek video I just made a little while ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lock of the Century was tongue-in-cheek, but I do think that Mage is pretty damn close to unbeatable in that situation,
Sure.
even with first mission.
The
No.
only thing I would say, right? I'm with you. I think he's definitely by far the horse to beat, right? The only thing that could beat him is himself, and the fact that this is for a young horse. This is his first time running in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I think even his B game, you know what I'm saying, could be good enough to beat this field. But I'm just saying the horse has never run in just 2 weeks when you're a young horse, So it's always not it's always the question mark in your. But I do think he's Keith has been looking for the searching Twitter, but still a lot of chatter waiting for the decision.
I should clarify. I kind of said it. I think it went official, but I don't. That's not true. I shouldn't have said that. It sounded official, but like Keith's saying here, I haven't seen the official announcement, but it does sound like the same rumor mill that was talking Forte and everything else last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So in good, no, at least it's good context. Mike Whitten putting all of my kids' tuition on the so
yeah, Mike, a little bit of a setback on that video. I mean, obviously I made that video before we started hearing the chatter on first mission, but now that means in the video I said I was going to make a small $100,000 bet on Mage to win. Now I got to go like 200,000 because it's only going to be half the value now because first mission was going to take most of the money there. So, that definitely takes some of the luster off of what was already a pretty bad. I mean, I don't know a whole lot of people that were going to be on pins and needles for that race already.
Right.
Now it's like, I don't know, maybe one of the horses that's, like you said, I guess Mage could beat himself. I mean, you've seen bigger surprises before, but
sure. Yeah.
Maybe the horse is disinterested. Who knows? I mean, after all, at the end of the day, they are wild animals running around in a circle.
Sure. Yeah. No, absolutely.
So
yeah.
You can't lose sight of that. But with that said, I I don't know how you bet this race, the Preakness. I mean, I don't know how
You
bet
really,
it.
you almost really can't. You know,
Unless you convinced that you could bet a National Treasure or something.
yeah, right, exactly.
I don't even know. I can't even name another horse in there that has a chance to win. I don't think, man. Like I know. What's the other horse that everybody's
Perform.
Yeah, but perform like that. Closers don't typically do well in the Preakness. So.
No. Like I don't know what pace possibly like Red Route 1 would even have a chance to even close into. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. Even if he was, you know what I mean, even if he found a way to run even better. I mean, like you're not so far back. You know what I'm saying? How do you, how do you close into something with that few horses? You know?
Yeah, there is no. It's not like a. I mean, I don't know. You're right. I don't think it's going to be a hot pace, and I just think Mage is too much for the group, especially with First Mission kind of made it interesting. But
yeah,
if that goes official, that news break goes official, that sucks.
Yeah, exactly. It will be interesting to see. You have to think Chris will go for the lead. The Maryland horse, and what does Johnny V do with Treasure? That I think that's going to be a very interesting question. I
think at least one of them has to send it as hard as they can and just try to
and
try to take Mage out of it.
We've seen stranger things. What if like Chris gets? I'm just saying, gets out on his own. Everyone thinks he's coming back. Kind of sits back, and all of a sudden says, "Wait a minute, he's on his own. He's not stopping."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you have a horse that really is a long shot that has a decent amount of speed, I would. What's the risk in really sending him? Because like you said, if he gets out there and occasionally horses find a little more when
they get brave. Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know. Mage has been flawless and still on the trajectory upward. I don't see it, but they are wild animals running in circles.
Right, and I am still on the what do you call it, for the Belmont. Tapit Trice, I think, is just going to just grind everybody down, and that race was made for Tapit Trice, the Belmont,
Yeah, I think the three of us all loved Tapit Trice.
We did,
all year, right? Yeah, so
yeah,
we were team Tapit Trice. Everybody else on my channel hated him, but
no, but I think the Belmont's going to be his, just that mile and a half.
Yeah, he can go ahead and crawl out of the gate there, and
he can just grind and grind and grind and grind.
And it won't be a huge field to come through like the Derby was. It'll probably be like 8 or something horses, if that.
Yeah, and I think Angel of Empire will make a stronger, with a mile and a half down the, he'll make his presence known, but
if he's in it, I don't know if he's gonna.
If he's in it, no. If he's in it, but I'm just saying. But I think everybody knows that Todd had that Belmont circled for Tapit Trice. Even before the Derby, Yeah,
they'd be crazy not to run him in that. I'm sure he is, as long as he's healthy.
Yeah, and the fact that he says, and to me, the fact that he said, "I'm saving Forte until Saratoga," clearly says, Tapit Trice is my Belmont horse. I'm not even putting Forte against him. And that, and that I think he thinks that's his Belmont horse,
Yep, for sure. So Tim's saying, remember Barbaro. I don't know. I missed that comment a little while ago, but
well, Barbaro broke down. You mean they thought he was an absolute lock, and
Yep. That's one of the most upsetting that horse was awesome, man. That sucked bad.
Yeah. True story. That
Tim, you just Debbie Downered the whole room with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
now I need more tequila. Thanks.
Part of the game, but yeah, that was horrible. That's a bad one there.
Yeah,
because that was another one of those horses that was like one of those several through the 2000s, 2010s era where nobody could get the Triple Crown done. Even I thought he was one of the ones that could have. Him and like Smarty Jones, I was like, those two had a legit shot at it and then didn't get it done. Unfortunately, Barbaro, with a a bad scene there. But let's see here. What else we got? Instant coffee. Jimmy Johnson's looking at instant coffee for the Belmont. Instant coffee was definitely looking great early in the prep season, but
Yeah,
I don't know what happened that last time out.
Yeah, something went wrong, but yeah. What we got?
Hey, Sean, have you heard from Trusty today? Because I believe he is covering Mike.
He is still covering 30% plus over everything that you have. Yep, he is still
I
covering.
thought he said for the whole season, but I'm not sure.
Yep, no, he has. He is locked in. He is the cocktail lounge 30% guarantee. Sometimes for like holidays and big days, it can go up to 40, but every week guaranteed 30% above your thing. Exactly.
I mean, just one of the true stalwarts in the sport.
Absolutely. Yep. So we are on to race 7 here at Evangeline Downs on the turf.
We're getting shout outs at the track. We're doing all we can, promoting the game a little bit.
Fillies
Thanks
and
everybody for
mares,
joining.
3-year-olds and up.
Yeah, let's go. We got a 8 horse race coming up here, 9 horse race.
Yeah.
Full
We have
field,
big
baby.
ones coming up here. Yep. So, and
What is
where
it?
do we
7
get?
of 8 races tonight? Yeah. There's only 2 left.
Okay. So,
What are you guys betting? What are we doing? Let's see.
so we bet 8.
We bet on
and we
race
got
7,
8.
guys. Did we broke even on that?
Yeah. We bet 8.
What's
We
the
won
total
8.
bankroll left? 28, you said?
We have 22. Yeah, we had 28. We lost 28, so we have $22 left. Yeah. We've had a good streak going, you know.
Oh, it's coming
late.
back right here, baby. I can feel
Oh
it.
yeah. All we need, as I said to Carson, all we need is one. She's had her shot now, so this is a good good thing. We're ready.
She's back.
She's back in business. Yep. Exactly.
What are we betting at home?
Let's see. Yeah. Let us
Jimmy
know.
Johnson's on the 410 exacta
Yep.
box, $5.
Yep.
$5. Make you holla.
My little Jen. Yep. The Del Cid train. Is that he let down the last race. I say we just go. He's run 3 very solid races on the he's 7 for 8 in the money on the turf there at Evangeline Downs.
Vicente. I like it.
Vicente, that's it, exactly. And the trainers, what do you call it? 12 for 25 in the money. 29% of the meet, 29% out, you know, so.
What are we doing with the 5? Malathot's checking in with the 4 key over the 1-5-10.
Let's see here. Money well spent. Yeah, guilt trip. Pulpit out of a storm and a half.
Timmy Thornton, one of the top jocks there, right?
Yeah, definitely running against. Yeah, exactly. This is definitely allowance 51. It was running definitely
Marv
against better.
Beatty checking in. He likes the 4 as well. Everybody seems to have the 4 in mind.
Yep.
He's going with the 6-8 underneath. So underneath we got Jimmy likes the 10. He's actually boxing the 4 and the 10.
Yeah.
Malathot likes the 4 with the 1-5-10. Marv 4 with the 6-8. So we're all over the place underneath, baby.
Yeah. And Keith is on this 9.
Uh-oh.
6th anniversary.
The 9, yeah. I liked 4, 5, 9 initially, and then took a longer look at the 10 as well.
Was bet down to
mine looks
near
lively.
favoritism and ran a solid 5th.
The money's coming in on the 9 because that opened at 6 to 1. Sorry, I thought it was 10 to 1.
Yeah.
6 to 1 and down to 7 to 2.
Well, yeah, this is a what do you call it? This is a Woodbine horse that I'm very familiar with.
Oh, the 9 has been bet down from 10 to 1 to 5 now. So
Yeah. That's a Woodbine horse that I'm actually familiar with. 6th anniversary. And
Timmy is also 4 with the 5, 9, 10.
Yeah.
I think that's the right combination. It's just whether how sure are we on this 4? And
Right,
if you're
yeah,
sure on the 4 to
right.
key up top at 4-1, why don't you just slam a win bet on them?
That's what I say. Winning like a 5 to win in place or something. You know, try to get some money back here. You know, or do we just go win? You
Yeah,
just go win.
I don't know. What's this? That Tim Hughes bet there?
4 over the 5, 9, 10. Ooh, that's an interesting one. We could do that.
You could key box it for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that? Let's
That
do
way
that.
he could get second. And
Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Let's go with Tim. Mike Witten going with Del Cid. This is a good sign. Yep.
we'll do Tim Hughes bet except as a key box. I'm assuming his
Yeah.
is just a regular key.
Yeah. But we'll do it as a key box. I like that.
You guys good with that?
Yep.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in hot. Hopefully.
I love it. Yep. Love it. Yep. I'm with
We
you.
have $22, so I'll do a $12 bet
Yep.
because we got 2 races left. That'll leave us $10 for the last race, but we won't need that. We'll be
No, we'll be doing fine. Yep.
guaranteed winner. And if something happens that we don't win, Dennis Trusty
Yep. The legend.
on Twitter, you just hit him up and
Yep.
he'll Venmo,
Trusty picks.
PayPal, whatever you want.
Yep.
Cash App, he's got them all.
Is there anybody this weekend, Hombre, that you like that that out of the 2 big races that?
No, I think they're both Chalkzilla races, but
Yeah.
I think they're both singles. So I guess if you're playing horizontals, they're good for that at least.
Yeah.
Where you can try to find value in horizontals elsewhere. But I don't think either one of those 2 are going to be beaten. I did like the Cox horse in the Black Eyed Susan a little bit.
Merlazzo.
Yes, Merlazzo. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll win, but could be interesting.
Well, if you have somebody blocking face off, sit on the rail and she
Yeah.
then
If somebody
else?
has the best race of their life and Feza doesn't.
Yeah, like what was it? Goodnight Olive got boxed in.
We are 3 minutes to post. We have there's the official bet on the board there. I think everybody's got some kind of piece of that, except Marv. Marv's got the 6 and 8 underneath, looking for a monster price. Which
that was a great call, by the way, by Matt when he was live for Olive. He's like, "Need to get out. Need to get out. Need to get out. Can't find room."
Yeah, text came up last night in our roundtable discussion. Carson, was that you who liked text, or was that Jessica?
Well, Jessica, I do like her, but Jessica's who brought her up. She didn't draw into the Oaks, but I think she had the qualifiers. Is that if I'm recalling the right filly? But Jess mentioned her due to her collected line. And I'm sorry, I don't know the whole story, but understand the underdog with the non-super trainer and connections. So
Yeah, I'm not betting against those 2 favorites. Put it that way. I mean, which probably means I won't bet the races, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean they're
Those
not.
2
Yeah,
races.
they're not great
If
betting
you're-
races.
Yeah, you can. There is such thing as not having to bet on a race that you don't.
yeah.
Like
And
if
Mage is
Mage
2
is
to
1 to
5,
5
3
or 2 to
5. I mean,
what are you going to do? That's what my
I was
lock of the century video was. Basically a mockery of the fact that in order to make money in that race, you'd have to bet wildly. You'd have to be what's his name, Mattress Mac out here sending in
right.
a
Oh
million.
yeah.
Because if you
No.
believe Mage is the winner, you can't bet it. I mean, unless you just even if somebody like me who's I don't have a huge bankroll, but what am I going to put $1,000 on him to win? Even if he does, I win 600,
Right.
300 by the time if it's 1 to 5 or something.
Mm,
200.
yeah.
Whew. No thanks.
Yeah, no, that's not the way, Like we were saying earlier today, like we try to in the first race, like we try to and the six, we did the six with the 1-2, trying to get the one to beat the six, at a long price. And if you bet the six like all, you bet 10, and even with the 32-1, you get the longest shot in the thing, and it paid $20. So you risk 10 to win 20. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, you're not going to make a lot of money in those situations unless you pounded it and somehow, but even that, it's just not, 10 to make 20, and that's the longest shot, If the 6-2 came in, the
Yeah,
exactly paid $1.90.
And then you need two things to happen. You need the right horse on top, and you need the bomb in second. So that's
Right.
And even if things go perfect, you're still only at 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying,
That's why it sucks too with the. So that'll make it a 7-horse field, right?
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
the way that Triple Crown's set up now, though, has been forever, is it doesn't really. The Preakness is not going to get a whole lot of horses. I mean, that's
No.
just the way it is.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to do it. I mean, I wish there would have been a filly that would have been. I love it when a filly mixes up the Preakness. I think that usually makes it interesting because it's usually a horse that you haven't seen race, a filly that hasn't raced with the boys or not much.
Yeah.
Like Swiss Skydiver a few years ago. That was a classic.
That was a great race.
But I don't think any of the fillies this year were at the, up maybe now, but up until a few weeks ago, I don't think any of them were
No.
up to snuff to beat Mage.
No, exactly. No. I know they had talked about, what was it, Pletcher's horse maybe like running in like the Preakness of the Belmont, but she didn't even win at Keeneland, right? The filly that they had talked about maybe running her in like the Belmont Hunter. Huh?
Julia's Shining.
Yeah, right. And she didn't even run in the Keeneland, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, she ran.
Right, no, but I'm saying, right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, folks, 0 minutes to post. We are circling.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Sean, as you know, I've been on about half of these shows lately, the last few weeks since the Derby. And it is a pleasure to play at Evangeline Downs.
It is.
In case we haven't mentioned that enough compared to Chucktown. I mean, they're just in the gate at 0 minutes to post like it's supposed to be.
It's amazing.
Imagine the professionalism. There's that $2 key box, 4 with the 5, 9, 10. It's a $12 risk. Bankroll is 22. Let's go. Man, that tractor's out there smoking like a chimney, huh?
I know, huh? There's one race this weekend. It's the dinner party stakes, and my friend Maggie Cameron, I asked her, I said, "Which one do you like?" And she said, "I don't know what to do because Graham has 3 horses in it."
Yeah, that makes it interesting when you got interest in multiple angles. Razor sharp picks in the house.
Razor.
What's up, brother?
Hello, sir.
Hope you're doing well. Hopefully NBA playoffs are treating you right. I know it's a big in hockey. I don't know if Razor does hockey much, but I think he touches them all.
Yeah.
Well, they're off. They're off to Wizard out here.
It'll self-tea.
They're taking a back seat. 4 is a sweating pig right now, dude. That is not usually a great sign.
No. They're going around massive.
3 horses, 75-1 piece.
These turf races tonight, these horses have been all over the track. 75-1.
9 horse up there, looking ready.
Dapper, yep. 6th
All right,
anniversary.
Four's got a little life. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's coming
early.
around. Yep. Yep.
So that 3 is 75-1. I don't know if that
23 on that turf course is very fast.
yeah, here comes the posse. 6 is dropping out.
Yep, here we come. Yep. The anchor's
All right,
coming
so
out.
I can't tell. Is that the 3 leading now? Still the
There's the 3 still
bomb.
up.
The
Yep.
9's coming on the outside.
9's coming. The
the 4's
4's
got the
making a
yellow.
move. Yeah, towards the up. Yep.
Yellow helmet coming.
Yep.
Come on with the
Yellow
4 on the
helmet.
outside.
Yep. Come on, 9. Come on, 4.
I don't think 4 is going to make it, man.
No.
Now, it's going to be
Money well spent.
man,
Sid,
5 on the
Dale Sid
outside.
letting the sedations down. 5-9.
5 horse. So we had the 5-9 in our key box, but
We did.
4 didn't
Yeah.
get home. I wish I'd have seen that the 4 was dumping sweat off of him like that. That
Yeah,
was
seriously.
you see
Yeah.
him right out of the gate. He was just
Yeah, he was exactly, yeah. What does the 5-9 pay for anyone who had that 5-9 exacta? You are getting back.
let's run back. Mike Whitten had the
$80.
4-9. Tim had the was it really? Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody had that direct that we know of. Let's see.
No.
Depending on
nothing.
whether Keith bet that 9 just to win. I don't know how that worked out, but
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff in the house. Hey, Jeff. Dennis
Yeah.
Trusty in the house. He must have caught word of he must be getting those DMs and Twitter now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I just got back from Churchill Thursday.
All right. Razor is
It is Thursday.
big on the Lakers tonight, plus 5.5. What is that, a 10 o'clock tip tonight? I don't even-
Maybe 8:30. I'm not sure.
It's 9:20. Oh, yeah, they're going.
Celtics did
My
not look
apologies.
sharp.
I'll
Yeah,
get,
right now it's the Lakers 34 and Denver 27. That is, yep.
Let's get that one home for the boys.
Yep, Zach. My Celtics didn't look pretty last night, but they lose every game one, so it's not a shock.
They just want it to be more dramatic for you.
Yeah, they do. They just make it hard on themselves. That's what they like to do. Exactly.
Keith caught the 9 with the win place. Didn't get the
Yeah,
win, but
nice
got the
job,
place.
Keith.
Probably covered
Well
the bet.
done, sir. Yeah, that I remember that horse from Woodbine.
Was that the chalk to 5?
Yeah, 5-2. Yep.
But
Money
still,
well
man, that's a
spent. Tim Thornton.
cutesy little exacta for the boys.
Yep.
We didn't have it. Let's see. What's up, Trusty? How you been, man? Getting those direct messages on Twitter about the rebates. Who's Trusty on? I know Trusty's going to be contrarian against Mage. Who are you on for the Preakness? Are you got an opinion or no? Razor, you got an opinion on the Preakness? I know it's kind of lost its luster, but just out of curiosity.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. See?
Mike, we'll get that to you. We'll get that to you, buddy.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Jimmy Johnson.
Uh-oh. Benjamin Young. Congrats,
This is the
buddy.
5-9-10 try.
That should pay pretty well, man.
That should be a very
Did
nice
you,
hit. Nice job, Ben.
Was that a $1 try, a 50-cent try? Oh, let us know. That's awesome. Congrats, man.
Big show for Razor on Saturday.
I love it. Razor hasn't looked yet. We've been beating these things to death for months, and
Yep.
I wouldn't Razor on the Preakness. I wouldn't look too deep into that. I would just bet that card. I'm not telling. I wouldn't tell anybody to not bet the
Yeah.
card. I think there's some good races on the card.
Yep.
The Preakness is just unbettable. unless you're a natty treasure guy or rooting for a re-breaking juice monster or something. But
Yeah. Let me see here. Where is? So we're in our final
There's
race
Trusty's-
here.
Trusty's opinion is Mage. Yeah, I mean it's hard to justify playing against Mage. Thoughts on Perform? He's a closer, and I don't think there's any pace to close into.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless somebody just sends it, but it could work out completely different than the strategy might get shaken up because I think these other 6 of the other horses, well, 5 of them anyway, probably consider that they're a long shot, that they got to do something creative to win the race. So you never know. You might see somebody just go hard. But
I give the connections credit though, 150 grand to put it up for the,
that makes you think.
I mean, at least they think they have a legit horse, and whether that's
Is he better closer than Red Route 1 though? I mean, I'm asking. I don't know.
No. He's a very good closer. I mean, his move last time was very impressive. Was it against Mage? No. You know what I'm saying? But just on the eye, the way the horse worked, it was very impressive, the way the horse moved. So, at least,
Malathot says Mage is a closer. I don't know that, Malathot. I think he's...
No, he won his first race wire to wire,
I think he's kind of been forced to be a closer because he can't get out of the gate.
Yeah.
Similar to
He won his first race wire to wire, so...
Yeah, I don't think. I think kind of like Forte. I think that Mage is pretty. It does. I don't think it matters what kind of race he runs. That's why I think he's pretty much unbeatable here because I don't think there's any. He's kind of pace proof. I don't think he has a weakness. Have we seen a weakness out of him yet?
No.
Other than Forte out kicking him at the Florida Derby, which was a freaking miracle.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
As I said, the only negative I can find, and it's not really a negative, is just it's his first race in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of and I still think if he has his B game, he's right there with everybody. But you just never know young horses on the two.
That goes back to the conversation we had last night. We had the roundtable discussion with Matt and Carson and Jessica. Should they change the format of the Triple Crown? And I said, if they do, it kind of ruins the integrity of everything that's ever happened in the Triple Crown, which is it is hard to come back after 2 weeks like Mage is attempting to do. So, yeah, that's a factor for sure.
Right. So, yeah, and that's part of
definitely a thing, especially with some of them coming off the bench for a while. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see, like I said, I probably won't even bet the race. Because I don't see a way around Mage. So why bet against him?
And also, too, I will say this: the fact that every time I watched the Derby, right, Mage won, but Two Phils wasn't stopping. You know what I'm saying? So he ran an incredible race. You know what I'm saying? So he really had to motor to get past Two Phils. It wasn't like Two Phils was stopping; he wasn't going anywhere. So
that was. Race, that was a good Derby, man. It's too bad it was kind of overshadowed by all the BS that was surrounding it. But I thought those top 3 ran awesome, all 3 of them. Angel of Empire was a little late to the party, but also a good showing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tim says, it wasn't a flaw with Mage, but more of a flaw with Sia's ride. Good point.
Yeah, no,
that's exactly my point, Tim. I think
right.
I think I said it in the roundtable thing. I was like, I think anybody who's trying to beat him, and it pissed a lot of people off on Twitter, but I said if you're playing against Mage, you're just being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian.
Right.
Which is
if you held a gun to my head right now on what horse I would play given this field of 7, just for an exacta, the Chad Brown factor. Blazing Sevens, just like Cloud Computing, just like the other ones, just coming in the right at the right time, at the right moment. I'm just saying, like in terms of what do you call it? IRADs riding them, I mean, and I'm not saying he's going to beat Mage, but I'm just saying it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't think cloud computing was going to win. They didn't think the other one was going to,
Well, first mission coming out of there, I think all the other ones below, if you're playing, I think all the underneath horses, if you believe Mage is the winner, they're all kind of equally interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because they even they're all going to be. I mean, National Treasure is probably going to be like 4-1.
Yeah.
But I think the others are all going to be like 10 to 20-1 or something crazy. Yeah, you got Chase the Chaos and some of those. That's probably going to be the longest shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a race for second.
And there's another, by the way. There's another. Remember when what's his name won a couple of years ago from that same race that Chase the Chaos won? We're like, oh, this horse has no chance. Remember he won the Golden Gate, and then he won what was the horse he won a couple of years ago? Won the Preakness. No one gave him a chance.
Oh yeah.
But he came from Golden Gate and won the Preakness, so it can happen.
Oh wow, that's killing me. He was a big long shot.
Yeah,
and he won easily too, right?
Yeah, he won easily. Yeah, I mean, now I'm not saying that Chase the Chaos.
No,
is
yeah. But that was
Ron
like a
Bauer.
30-1.
Ron Bauer.
Ron Bauer. Yep.
Thanks, Dennis. Yeah,
he was like a 10-1 or so at least, maybe 20-1 in a short.
But he
period.
wasn't going away, So
it's the same thing as Chase the Chaos. I mean, it's not much more of a reach. I think Ron Bauer maybe had a little bit higher expectation going in, but
he did,
I don't think anybody was picking Ron Bauer to win that one. That's a good point.
But I mean, so it's an interesting, It gets interesting, that's for sure.
It's the only thing you can talk. I mean, and to me, I just think now we're grasping at straws. I mean, there's you could sit and if you talked about it long enough, you could talk about a horse running tonight at Evangeline Downs competing with Mage too.
Yeah, right. I mean, you just,
at some point it's just silly, but
no, I agree. Yeah, he's a gelding, that's right. Yeah. So
hell yeah.
So, he'll be trying. Exactly. So
wasn't Funny Side of Gelding?
Huh?
Wasn't Funny Side of Gelding?
He was, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And he won. So
that horse was partially responsible for my horse betting addiction because I got super lucky on him. Didn't know anything. Just me and a couple buddies pooled together some money and we went pretty heavy on him and was it Empire Maker in that same?
Yes.
Year? Yeah. I think we put like 100 across the board on both of them. And
wow. Yeah.
Funny Side went good for us for about 8-1 or 10-1 or whatever it was. But
yeah.
It was like, oh, this is easy. I don't think I've hit a good derby since then.
Right. I'm just tomorrow. I'm just whatever Brittany Russell has. I'm using. That's all I'm doing. She's on fire right now. She and Sheldon.
Look up the Matthew DeSantis capping the card for tomorrow. That'll be he's pretty on point.
Absolutely. And I see he's got Ashley with him. So
for the Preakness Day.
Yeah, Ashley's one of the very best.
Nothing but the stars on Trust the Prophets these days.
No, absolutely. Love it. How many minutes do we have here until let's see what we got here. You
got 9 minutes to post. Yeah, we got what do we have? $10 left in the bankroll?
$10 left. Yeah.
We gotta get stranger things have happened.
Try to make a profit here. Let me see here. What does that pay?
Pool time likes the 2596.
Yeah. What is tool time like?
2596.
2596. Okay. Let's see here. Carson, who did you like here, my friend?
Nobody, because I've sucked tonight. So
This
Um,
this is we got the negative trusty attitude going here.
yeah,
We
Yeah,
can't
come
have
on.
this.
Come on. You need another shot or what?
yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a swing with the 1.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa, that is definitely a swing.
Yep.
I like it. There you go. Hey, but that's yeah. Big boss man.
Oh boy.
Shoddy in the crib. What's up, Shoddy?
Hey,
The
Shotty.
one is now 9-1, down from 20-1 this morning. So
What
what's
the
going
one?
on? What's
Yeah.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just because I said I like the 1.
Off the yeah. Well, he is 5 for 20 in the money at Evangeline Downs. That is definitely a positive.
Yeah.
That must have been a while ago, but yeah.
Probably.
I think last time I was on, the only luck I had in it, actually, was Sean. It was the night you hit a big one and set us up nicely, and then we kept winning all night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we were mostly kind of following Tool Time a little bit.
We were. Yeah, we
At least
were.
on one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carson's gone off the deep end with the 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, I didn't cap this deeply. I
No.
was too busy getting soaked at a softball game.
Oh, the 6 is rearing up. Nice. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. Nobody was better than that 7 earlier who just absolutely just ran his race before the race even ran.
It's just insane.
Mike, I couldn't agree more. Mike's also enjoying Evangeline more than Chuck Town.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, so let me see here. 10. Or we could just do
Horseshoe's a good track, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like
that. No, exactly. Both girls. I put that on Twitter the other day. They came in 1-2 in a photo finish. Hannah and McKenna. They're both talented riders. They're fun to watch.
Corey he takes the Grateful Dead angle on it. I like it. That is a big angle.
Yep.
Pot smokers reunite. Let's go.
And we have $10 left.
Jimmy, you nailed it. That's what Big Boss Man makes me think more of the pro wrestler from the
Yes, absolutely.
Out there bashing with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out there in the Royal Rumble.
With the big nightstick, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But in the big blue shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a beast, baby.
He was.
Shoddy's going 259. Malathot's going 8 across the board.
Oh, let's see. Who's the yep.
Benjamin Young, who had the hot hand last race, is going 2.458. Super.
Like it.
All right.
Let's see here. Do we exactly the 8 is 3-1. This is interesting.
Trusty, why are you doing it? What are you doing? This is what Trusty does. He comes in, he talks shit about Turfway Park.
But you know what? Wait a minute. Let's defend him here, though. This is totally legible. You can read this thing the whole time and actually understand what it says.
That's true.
That is a marked improvement.
One small step for man, a giant leap for Dennis Trusty. We could actually read that.
Yeah, exactly.
Congrats, sir. He is from Kentucky, and he's Turfway country, so yeah, he's a little bit slow. We'll help him through the English language when we can.
Yeah, but he knows how to pick bombs. So yeah, exactly. Yep. Including Rich Strike. Yeah.
Yeah, we got $10 to play with, 4 minutes to post.
And what are we? We're at $10 right now.
10 coins.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, no. Exactly. Let's see.
I'll let you guys do it, baby. I honestly didn't spend any time on it, so I don't.
Yeah.
My recommendation would be Tool Time with that 2 The 2-5, I think, was his top two. That's decent odds. You could probably do something with that, but we're not gonna win the bankroll back with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we could go just $10 to win on El Cid, but that would only get us back like 40, 42. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be a winning night, you know?
You like that 8?
I do, yeah. But I like the drop down. The horse is at least 8 for 13 in the money at and he's had a lousy night. He's had like 2 favorites off the board in a row, you know, so.
Oh boy, I can't wait to read these comments on my Lock of the Century video. It's awesome. I just saw one pop up and it was already just. They don't get the sarcasm, I don't think, Sean. So they think that I'm
right.
actually that stupid, which is fun. That's part of the fun.
It is,
I knew it going in. I told the guys in our group chat, I was like, I can't wait for all the people saying that if you call anything in gambling a lock, you're an amateur.
Yeah.
As if I'd ever call anything a lock and actually mean it.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So
what are you gonna do? People either get it or you don't, and
of the century, no less. You know.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the other irony in there that I don't think that let me see. Let me read it for you. Italian Water Ice is the dude's name. Maybe I'm reading the wrong one. Hang on. Vinny Jam is the dude's name. Just bashing me. He's hit me like twice. By the way, like you brought up the Lock of the Century, yes. And by the way, if you don't see the irony in Lock of the Century, this is my 3rd Lock of the Century in like 3 years. So just the irony alone that there would be 3 locks of the century in 3 years kind of says how serious the angle on the video is. But Vinny Jam, shout out Vinny Jam.
Yeah.
I might make a video just for Vinny Jam.
There you go.
You know? Small market of people who actually would be interested in that, but you know.
Then we have a 9-5 horse here who's 9-2. Wow. That's an interesting angle. 9-5 in the morning line, 9-2.
Oh yeah, you're talking the 2 horse?
Yeah.
All right, we're down to 0 minutes. We got to make up our mind, folks. What are we doing?
I say we do. Shoot. I mean, we can't win our money back, technically.
Carson's got no confidence.
Right. Yep. No, I have confidence in the 8. I'm just trying to figure what to do with it to try to get, you know,
the ones out here looking like Rich Strike in the post parade.
Yeah. Let's do. We'll do like a $2 exacta 8 over the 1, 2, 4.
Use the 5.
5. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9.
8 over 1, 2. Else
4, 5, 9.
Some of those won't. Some
Yeah. No. Like the 6. Take out the 5 and put in the 6. 8 over the 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know.
6, 9.
4, 6, 9. You could do this.
Yeah, we gotta have the prices in there. The 5 is.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Mike Witt can go and play show on Carson's 1.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Love it.
Mike's my only supporter.
Or do we just do 5 to win in place in the 1 and hope the big boss man just comes through?
I'm in because we have to because Carson will.
Yes.
Carson will forever hold it over our head if we don't.
There you go.
No, that's not true. I'm sucking so bad. It means that I'll do well this weekend. So
I will say though that if he gets there, we will be a winner for the night.
We will be a winner. Absolutely. The Louisiana public has spoken. You have moved the needle.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we should have waited another minute to make it official because we don't want to change the lines. Everybody's 12-1 right now.
Yeah, 12-1.
Shoddy going after that 69. That's her normal take.
Yeah, awesome.
Tim Hughes 89.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tim's going 8-9.
We're doing it. Carson is either going to be carried off on our shoulders as the hero, or probably no harm done because I don't think there was enough.
No.
We kind of needed a miracle to come back from our $10 bankroll here.
Yeah. The 8 has gone up to 7-2 from 5-2.
I don't know how many different ways I can mute my TVG feed and still have it make noise. It's incredible. I mean, it's baffled me all night. I'd like to think I can outsmart a live feed, but I'm losing. I'm losing this battle tonight. All right, the one's looking for a miracle here for the boys and girls.
Yep.
Buddy.
Is he a front runner? Is he a stalker, a closer?
I don't really know what I don't think he knows what he is, but
Trust the prophets. Again, they've made Evangeline.
Got a shout out again.
Yay.
Yep.
We love it.
Handicapping staples, so I hope they've had a good time. Hope they've cashed a couple tickets.
no.
One last chance here.
Yeah. Well, we'll
We have been.
One out of the gate. One came out.
Here we go.
Mercy.
Boss man towards the inside.
Get up there, buddy.
There you go. Come on, big boss man. Tommy Pompel coming in for this mount.
All right, he's got position. Wow, they're like 6 wide there. 5 wide.
Jeez, this is like the Rockettes.
The one's giving us a little thrill early here.
He is.
Big boss man out here trying to beat down Hogan with the racket. Dude, I don't know. Those other horses with the 6 wide trip are probably not going to be happy.
Yeah, he's trying to take the handcuffs out. Yep.
All right, stay up with the one. He's looking strong, Carson.
Look at that.
Come on.
Come on, boss man. He's got a wide trip. Stay up one.
Customize my quest 4 wide my book. Now steal it back, and Jared Baltazar.
Not looking like a winner, but stay up.
Nah,
he's got that. He's on the rail, baby. Stay up.
We're going to the whipper.
There.
You're going to the
Come
whip.
on with the one.
Come on, big boss man. Come on, boss man.
Come on with the one. Come on with the one answer. Wow, who's coming? That 2's coming in to cause a freaking.
What are you
crash.
doing? What are you doing?
Oh, that was dangerous.
Jesus Christ.
The two trying to kill people out there.
That's ridiculous.
He did get the win for it's worth.
2-8.
So we wouldn't have got there anyway, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah. Not our greatest
Anybody
night.
hit that
But
one?
that's
The 2 horse was. The 2 was a price, right?
the 3-1.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he was.
Yeah.
Who is riding the 2? Jared Balthazar.
If it was
What's
2-8, I win, says Shoddy. I think you might.
I think
Not
so.
sure
It
if,
was
6
2-8.
stayed up for a second or not.
I think it was 2-8.
Yeah, the 8's. It looks like it's
Is
going
that
to
the
be
$38 Shoddy?
Nice hit if you hit that. I thought you were 69, Shoddy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Huh. It was 2-8.
Nice hit. Would you-
Dale said
Well,
too late.
one bumped into the 2. Looks like the 2 was looking for a payback. You see that one bumped him coming out of the gate.
She also had 6-9.
Yeah, it came 28. Congrats.
Nice job, Shoddy. Way to end the night.
Thank you, Tim Hughes. That's a nice thing to say. It was, yeah.
Thanks,
It's all
Tim.
about the fun. We love it.
And honestly, I think this is our first, no, seriously, Carson, I think this is our first like losing week in like 4 or 5 weeks since the first week we struggled. Then the next like 3 or 4, we won every night. So we're still, you know, we're zeroing in, kind of learning the trainers still, you know.
Yeah.
We
It
weren't
was
we weren't
last week
that
or the
far
week
off.
before. Last week or the week before, we had a big win too. Like we tripled the bankroll pretty much.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And last week we were huge. Yeah, and then Carson, you and I hit like what races like 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know, so sometimes you just have it. Sometimes you don't. You know, that's it's a new week every week. You know.
We
And
need
this,
Keith.
you know what?
Each and every stride was our lucky charm for a while there. Maybe he
He
needs to
was,
come
yeah.
back in.
You know what the great thing is? This means, Carson, you're gonna have a huge weekend.
I hope so.
You're gonna have a huge weekend. This is what this means. When you're getting all out now, exactly. Now tomorrow is just gonna be ka-ching. We're gonna call you tomorrow, ka-ching Carson. You're just gonna be. You are just gonna be. You're gonna need the wheelbarrow. Exactly.
Dennis is proclaiming that he won.
He was the
He
last
won
time he
the-
was on.
yeah,
We did
I
win.
think he's
Yep,
right.
with Dennis on the board.
You're not
Yep.
wrong.
He is
I
not
think
wrong.
Dennis was batting 0 up until then, but
Yep, he was.
Yes,
Yep, he won on the first show, and then had a 6-game losing streak. Exactly, but did rally. Exactly. Yeah, he did rally.
let's see.
Malthout's
Yeah,
got a
love
horse
hanging
named
out.
Lady
Yeah.
Blitz.
Yeah, we got to do a group
meet and
hug
greet?
at one of these live events. I think it's me and Matt when we went to the Florida Derby. We met a bunch of people. I mean, people that we didn't even really know came up to us. It was pretty weird, like a pseudo celebrity status.
Oh, my Maryland connection's calling me. Hold on one second.
Get some inside scoop.
Are you Omri, any trips up to Saratoga this summer?
It's not off the map. It's I don't know. It's kind of going to be last minute. I think I'd love to.
Yeah.
I've only been there once, and it was a long time ago, but I would love to.
Okay.
Probably
I know-
Travers if I do it.
Okay, yeah. I can tell you right now, the 2 weekends that I am there are was it the second weekend, the 20th, and then the Whitney. I think the Whitney is the best weekend at Saratoga.
That's what I've heard because it's a little less hype than.
Yeah, it's a little less hype, but it's awesome racing. And
Yeah, I don't care about hype. Like the hype level. That's why I won't go to the Kentucky Derby. I refuse to.
I can tell you
I
right
don't-
now that the Travers has gotten a bit like the Derby for me. Like, you know, like personally, it's gotten too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like where I don't like enjoy those days as much.
dude.
Like, with the
It
Whitney
sounds
is
like a good idea on paper until you're standing like 75 people deep and you can't even see the race.
yeah, right. No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Where the Whitney has people and it's busy, but it's not to the point, you know, and it's still a great card, you know.
Yeah, Dennis says Kentucky Derby is not fun. Now you are a local, Dennis, so I agree with you, by the way, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's a experience that you should experience. Like, I know Sean said that before.
Yeah.
But at my age, I don't really need to have that. Like, I kind of have been to I've been to a bunch of different races that are just below that level, and it's borderline too much already.
Yep.
If I was 20 and just wanted to go like slide through the mud down hills and get hammered, that'd be different. But
yeah, right. No, I agree. Yeah.
I'm too old, Sean. What do you want from me?
No, absolutely not. I'm the same. I had no problem watching the Derby from home. Absolutely no problem. You know?
Yeah, I can have a few beers at the comfort of my couch.
Yep. Free bathroom, no wait, you know? Exactly. Like I haven't been to the Derby in so long. I didn't know like how the cleanup thing went, you know? It's like exactly when I was there, it wasn't that many people, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's sign off before 10 p.m.
Yes.
Again, you love
Again.
Evangeline Downs for it. Thank you so much for the professionalism.
Yes.
Tim, Tool Time with the shout outs. We love it.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Thank you, Bob.
hopefully our small little group of friends here is helping them out in some way, but hell yeah.
Yeah, we thank everybody for joining us tonight, which is great.
Same time, same place next week.
Yes, absolutely. Can't wait. Yeah.
And there's no softball next week, so I should be able to be annoying
Good.
for the full ride next week.
Yep. And we're gonna come right back and we're gonna win. We're gonna bring and Carson's gonna bring us winners. It's gonna be great.
And a last minute shot by Shoddy. It is confirmed official. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoddy, we're blaming you if it's unofficially official.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Dennis Trusty, just Mike, shoot him a DM on Twitter. Dennis_Trusty on Twitter. He will get you reimbursed and plus that 30% rebate all night.
Yes, exactly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Yeah, I'll be back full time next week. So awesome.
Yeah, awesome. We'll
I'm
get some
looking forward to
winners.
it. We may or may not have a big
Marathon.
announcement coming tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, and you're still sending Mike W his Venmo.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, great. There you go.
Yeah, he's covered.
So there you go.
Jody Trusty's got you covered as well. So anything else, Sean,
Absolutely.
before we go? Carson was too cool to finish out the show.
I know.
Totally
No, look
understandable.
who joins at the very end. Look who joins at the very end.
A legend.
The legend. Tom and Tom.
Tom and Tom's got to. He's got to make it. You got to at least make a cameo, Tom.
Exactly.
I'm in for 5 minutes.
Yes. Yes. Tom, we gotta have
Cameo
Tom on for like
appearance.
5 minutes. Yes. Even just to say hello.
I mean, he is a legend. We'll even talk serial killers if that's what it takes to get you on.
Right, exactly. And he's excited because he's 1 week away from opening day at Delaware.
At the big Delaware Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the mastermind behind Delaware Park and
He
parks,
is.
for that matter, I believe.
Yeah.
I know he used to be the self-proclaimed king of parks, but that was a few years ago when I first met Tom. So I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sean, anything else before we sign off?
No, always a pleasure, folks. Can't wait to see you next week. And again, next week, if anyone's in, I'll be at Belmont on Friday, Delaware on Saturday, and Monmouth on Sunday. So
Look at this guy, a man of the people.
So exactly. So come out and say hello if you're in the area. So
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
see you, buddy.